Yo, that's some bullshit.
It be like that sometimes, bro. What's popping, everybody?
Oh, hey, yo, what's good? What's popping?
Let's get the bullshit out the way. Let's go ahead and drop this intro video. We get straight to the shits.
Damn, our video bullshit. That's some bullshit. All right.
Normal Convos Pod.
Hellboy on the track.
My father is back. Medium shirt daddy. Beat your motherfucking ass with some Street Fighter. Put some money up.
You.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Ski.
What?
I've been listening to Sexy Red. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. I forget. No, I don't. That was bullshit.
Nah, that was definitely wild. I apologize to all our faithful listeners and watchers.
All two of y'all.
All three of y'all.
Yo, so what episode is this? Oh yeah, 104, right?
Yeah, welcome to episode 104 of the Normal Convospod.
Bit.
I'm your host, Brandon, aka the Podfather, aka CEO of Bruce Tees. We fucking moving, and I ain't got no move today, so we gonna pass it over to my guy, of course.
The graphic shirt God in this motherfucker.
Hey yo, this Bobby, aka Aries the God, aka the graphic shirt God in this motherfucker, aka the reference God, aka God, aka Bobby Drake.
Motherfucking nice, man.
There we go, and that's it. That's all I'm doing today.
Yeah, and of course, as y'all can see, we are missing one of our compatriots because this bitch ass nigga.
Medium shirt daddy.
Let's see. If,
Decide the last minute he ain't want to be here. I think he trying to quit the pod on the low, bro.
nah, facts. He definitely trying to quit. He definitely trying to quit. Let's see if we can catch him up real quick. Let's see if we can catch him.
All right, yep.
If he answer.
You know good goddamn well he ain't answering.
This motherfucker ain't even ringing.
He probably knee deep in some. Never mind. The fuck kind of ring was that?
Damn.
Sound like call with he banging on you.
I don't know what the fuck that ring is. Let me see if FaceTime will work.
Nah.
He got Wi-Fi where he at. I know that goddamn much.
He ain't fucking with us. He know what time it is.
He definitely not. Time different over there though. It's only like 5 where he at. That mean he outside shaking ass some fucking where. Well,
you know he ain't fucking with us today. It's over. He don't want no parts.
Everett.
Fuck you.
For real. So we gonna tell y'all the story, right? So this nigga hit us. What was that? Thursday? Wednesday?
Yep.
Thursday? This was Thursday, right? 2 days ago. 2 days ago, this nigga hit the group chat. This nigga talk about, yo, I'm gonna be out of town till Monday, yo. All right, cool. Like, we can do the pod without you. I texted nigga like, you know what I'm saying? All right, now we got business taken care of. You all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because in my mind, I'm thinking like this last minute, I'm thinking like, oh shit, did somebody in the family pass or some shit? Like, he got to go be there for family or something. Like, he like, oh, nah. Like, this was something I planned. I just forgot about it. I'm like, oh, okay, you forgot about it. So I get on IG today, and Bobby, what do I see on IG today?
This motherfucker shaking ass. This motherfucker with pictures, all types of pictures. This motherfucker taking pictures and videos with his shirt all open and shit. You know what I mean? Looking like he pretty Flacco Rico down in motherfucking Puerto Rico or some shit. He down there with the Miami vibes with the shirt all open and shit with the Hawaiian shirt. Like, hey, fuck Everett, yo. I ain't hating on that part, but you know what I mean, fuck you for acting like, you know what I mean, you ain't know this shit was coming.
Oh, that's my biggest beef, bro. Like, no bullshit. That's my biggest problem. Like, nigga, you did not forget about this shit.
You good goddamn well you ain't forget. Oh no, it just happened. Motherfucking liar. It's cool, E. See, that's why I be saying, man. You don't believe me. E don't fuck with us like that, man.
Nah, I might be on the bandwagon now, bro. This nigga's
Hey,
wild.
look, if y'all ain't know, like, you want to show the text? You should show the text. Let motherfucker know we are not lying.
He is fucking wild, and this
This is
nigga
not
takes
jokes. This is not jokes.
days before he went out of town talking about, yeah, I'll be back Monday. I ain't know this was going. I forgot about this. No, the fuck you didn't.
And then y'all see we try to hit him up and
You know what I'm saying? This nigga you know it's pod day.
Nah, fuck that. I'm about to put his ass out there. Nah, we about to show the video with him with his chest all out. Yeah, nah. Show the video with his chest all out. You want to do it? You want me to do it? We're Instagram. I don't be on Instagram like that. Huh? He gonna block me after this shit. Oh, there it is. Oh.
He was playing bossy.
She be boss.
Get the fuck out of here, Everett.
This is what this motherfucker doing.
Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this nigga! Look at this nigga!
Medium shirt daddy.
Look at
open
this
shirt
nigga.
daddy now. Like, hey, fuck
This
you,
nigga's
E.
definitely the open shirt daddy. That's his name from the Ain't No More. This nigga's
Open
the
shirt daddy.
Yo, that's his new AKA, bro. That's the open shirt daddy from here on out.
Yo, this
That
Bobby,
shit is fucking crazy.
AKA most consistent on the pod. Motherfucker, I still don't miss a goddamn episode. Motherfucker, I make it.
That's because we decided not to record the day that you missed.
Y'all
One of
could
the days
have.
you was out of town or something, and we just decided not to record.
I got a theory. I believe I'm the glue that holds this pod together. Cause you two motherfuckers won't do this. You and everyone won't do this. Y'all ain't gonna talk. I don't think y'all want to talk to each other. If I ain't here to give bad jokes, y'all ain't doing
And play the game, nigga.
right and play Street Fighter in the background.
Ignore us for half of the pod. I'm the glue, nigga. All right.
Normal convo.
I'm the glue that holds this together. Y'all will miss me if I was gone. All right, it's cool. I'm gonna do you how you tried to do us last week. One of these days, watch. I'm gonna wait till like 10 minutes before the pod. Like, hey, I can't do it.
That was definitely some fuck shit.
Hey, I forgot my kid's birthday was tomorrow.
I didn't forget. I just didn't think we was doing nothing that day. I still did the pod. What's up?
Oh shit!
And we still did a pod.
You definitely tried to leave me and Everett by ourselves. You know, Everett ain't trying to do that. No, pod daddy. No, please no.
Shout out to Eli, turned 14 last week. Shout out to the twins.
Shout out nephew.
12 last week. Shout out to the fucking twins.
Shout out to my babies. They upstairs running around.
Shit. I'm kind of sorry y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't in person today. Remember a couple of years ago when we first started the pod, when we went across the street and the older white lady, her birthday is today.
Oh,
yeah.
So you gonna have us over there again, stealing drinks?
Nah, facts. I went over there before the pod. I got me a couple shots of tequila in. One of my other neighbors had some apple pie moonshine. Took a couple shots of that. Like, I'm feeling good right now. I'm saucy right now.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, shout out to her. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to her. Thanks for letting us steal drinks from you a couple years ago.
Facts. And then
we went over there. Hey, me and Everett was talking in the background, but we felt awkward as hell. Like, man, we don't know these people, man. Like,
I didn't know half of them, bro. Like, more than half of them. Actually.
You ain't know them? You ain't know them for real?
I knew the people that lived there, but that was it. Everybody else was just talking to me because the people that lived there was talking to me. I didn't know those fucking people.
You had us over there getting fucking wasted, and they wasn't even ready to drink yet. It was like 4, 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
they wasn't even drinking yet. Bro, you ain't shit. Had us all over there, man. People we don't know and shit.
Nah, that shit was lit.
Get some drinks and dip off.
That was lit. We was lit today too. They over there, shit. They having their ball. They was like, come back when you get done with the podcast. We might watch. I'm like, y'all not watching. Y'all niggas is getting drunk. But whatever. But yeah, man. And then on Monday, 2 days ago, Monday, if you're listening instead of watching, on the 21st is my sister's birthday. So You know,
Okay,
shout out to
then.
my sister Tab. Actually,
Shout out. Even though she don't remember who the fuck I am, but it's cool though. Shout out to Tab.
Tab don't fuck with nobody. I ain't even gonna hold you. I
felt like a whole ass creep talking to her.
I'd be surprised when she answered the phone for me, nigga, when she know it's me that's calling.
You calling it now?
Let's see if she pick up.
Hello?
Hey, boo, I'm on the pod. What's up?
Okay. Oh, hello.
What's up?
Hello, Pod.
Hi, Tabitha. Hi, Tab.
Hi. Nobody call you Tabitha.
I know, right? Family don't even call you that.
What's up?
Nah, we was going through all the we was just recapping a couple things over the past couple weeks, but we was really just calling to tell you happy birthday. Because we won't be
Thank you.
recording on your birthday, so I figured we would call in and you know what I'm saying.
Happy birthday, Tab.
Thank you. Well, that was sweet.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure. But nah, what you got going over there?
I'm about to go to Skyline and bring my food back because they messed it up.
Hey,
It's
you know
beans
how
in my- I don't do no damn thing.
Bobby, you know how they always say that a nonchalant man need a woman that's gonna tell the waiter that their food is wrong.
Tab that one.
Tab is that woman, bro. I swear to God, she
I can see it now.
She not eating nothing.
No, boo boo. He
right
ordered
way.
no cheese.
Type shit.
He don't want no onions on it. He is lactose intolerant. No, you take this back, boo boo, or you will not be getting a tip, boo boo. I can see her doing that all day.
And I had to get my I'm mad as hell. I should have used the Olive Garden. That was my original plan.
I ain't been to Olive Garden in years.
I want some Olive Garden. I want some English grill sticks.
Okay, thank you.
Oh damn, they had their shit ready. They already knew.
I been into that shit. I said, "What is this?" I said, "Beans."
Beans. They put beans in your three-way?
No, I got the burrito this time.
Oh yeah, they wild and putting beans in there. Nobody want beans in their chili.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
I don't even really want onions. I take the taste of onions, but I don't want onions in my shit.
It was about thick taste. What is this?
See, that's that bullshit.
I did get free funnel cake for it.
Hey, everybody love funnel cake fries.
Right.
I had some of them bitches at the zoo a couple weeks back. Them motherfuckers was hitting.
You too. Are you not coming downtown tomorrow, Brandon?
I have no idea, Tab. Is the Black this weekend?
That's still a thing?
Yeah, Black Family Reunion is still a thing.
I ain't going to that though. We just going to Washington Park.
Oh, niggas gonna be at Washington Park.
What time, bro? We went to that Metro thing with Mama, and we went down to Washington Park. Like we parked at Washington Park.
Yeah.
And Tyrell was like, "I want to go to the water park."
Oh, okay. We gonna try to make it, but it's niggas downtown. I hate
right.
I hate being outside. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I hate driving.
Yeah, though. Yeah, I hate driving too.
Yeah, facts.
And I go on this driving. I was mad I got to wait home and to come back out.
No, yeah. We need to do a dinner.
I usually do a dinner, but
do something different.
These last couple of months just ain't been it for me.
Nah, yeah. I definitely get it. We done been on here talking about it a few times. Like this year, for whatever reason, 2023 just it's something about it. Like the holidays don't feel the same. The get-togethers don't feel the same. Like everything just seemed weird.
Yeah.
Like I can't put my finger on it, but it's weird.
Did you get my text this morning about what Teron said?
Did I?
He sent me a message this morning in parentheses that said, "My graduation is May 16th. Everybody needs to be there."
That was a shot. He taking shots.
I said, "Okay, sir. I'll send out the message."
That's funny. He took his shot.
He said everybody in parentheses and exclamation
Motherfucker, everybody. I don't care what y'all got to do. Get the day off, nigga. Y'all better be in my shit.
Right, bitch.
Okay.
That's funny as fuck.
I said, okay, alrighty.
I will let them know.
Right, that's what I said. I will let them know. And I said, per Trayvon.
Right.
So, with no confusion.
So don't say nothing to me. If y'all got something to say it to him.
Said to him, I said, per Trayvon. He said, graduation.
That's kind of lit though that he already know when he graduating though. I like that.
Yeah, that is.
I already knew, but you know how Trayvon is. He's so
he ain't gonna tell you till he feel like it.
Because they oh yeah, I graduate tomorrow.
Like nigga, can't nobody be there. Everybody gotta work.
Well, you know, I guess everybody's gonna know now that Taylor's pregnant.
Yeah.
And she had to go to the emergency room. So I was like asking Trayvon questions. I was at work. He was like, well, you just better calling and asking her.
You know what? So we gonna get off of here soon so we can actually do our episode. But it's so funny because like last week, right? I was thinking about Tavon and I was like, man, I need to call him and see how the pregnancy going. And Justine looked at me. She was like, just call Tab. Don't call him. Call Tab.
Tab know everything.
You don't know.
Yeah, and he was right there with her. I'm asking like simple questions. And he was like, you just better ask Tasia. Okay.
Well, nigga, how you in the room and not paying attention to your pregnant girlfriend? That's funny as fuck. Well, shit, we gonna let you go, but happy birthday and
happy birthday, Tab.
If I don't see
Thank you.
If I don't see you tomorrow, we can go to lunch. I'll take you to lunch on Monday or something.
Perfect, because I get off at 12 o'clock and I go see about my wrist.
Okay, because I got nights this week, so.
Oh, did you sit back the overnight board?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, all right, we're gonna get this episode started. I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Love you.
Bye, Tab.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's get into this fucking episode.
Yep.
I got some music for y'all today. I've been leaving my guy out for a little while. Not for anything particularly, you know what I'm saying? Not purposefully or anything like that. But he dropped the heater about a week and a half ago. So it's only right that I play it.
Hey. Hey.
You can keep that.
Normal Convos Pod.
Yeah.
Hey, yay.
It's what they saying when they hear Mac on the radio. 2 on first year, man, that's crazy, yo. How I'm moving, got you niggas looking scary, though. I'm just in my own lane, no need to worry, ho. I've been trapping like it's no tomorrow. Since my nigga car down, now you know I'm about to hit them all. I put it up, now we don't spend it all. Because we trying to fill this Airbnb up from wall to wall. Why you niggas out here in the mall? Shit, the plug dropping low, so you know that we about to ball. I got your girl tugging on my balls. And she answer when I call, cause she know a nigga want the draws. I'm the man and she know it, wanna ride it like a poet. She said, baby, I'ma throw it. No more talking, better show her. She go crazy when I'm gone, cause you never get it done. Gotta scream and bring it to me. Oh, yeah, bring it to me, baby. I gotta scream and bring it to me, baby. She go crazy when she see me out in public. It's a hot girl summer. She don't wanna wear a rubber. Man, who doesn't? Yeah, man, who doesn't? Man, who doesn't? I'm turned up. You can't hold a nigga down, but that pussy so good, I hit it.
More time.
At home, gotta keep quiet.
Why not? Keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Hey. Shout out my guy, Mac is done.
Nigga, I'm a beast, and yeah, I'm bringing heat. I'm murdering these
It's football season, right?
Fact.
It's football season.
Just wearing on my stripes like I'm playing for
Normal
the band. We
Convos
go
Pod.
to goal, we ain't never falling short. It's steady in the chase like we racing in the sport. I burn raw on their brains so they losing out for sure. Focus on my feet, but my nigga, I'm a score. I train to be the best. Can't nobody hit contest. You can tell them take a rest. I see them running out of breath. Yeah, they call our city queens. We kings of the West. Now we about to take this bowl like we reaching on the shelf. Now I'm heating up. Yeah, they calling me a chef. Curry with the shot, so I be pumping out my chest. I've been studying the game, I'm a master of the test. I'm about to eat the chip that been sitting on my left. Man, I'm a beast, and now
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep going.
Yeah. Voice gone and shit.
Normal Convos Pod.
Shout out Mac the Don.
Shout out to Matt.
Shout out to my boy Wade. Yeah.
Normal Convos Pod.
Yeah. Look. I'm trying to stay hassle free, but they see me coming up and now they hassle me. And I didn't even shave. I tried to stay low key, but they could tell by the demeanor that this shit was me.
Normal
See, I ain't gonna
Convos
be
Pod.
hot just for a few years. Never see it drop. Yeah, I'm loving all my views here. My hotline keep blinking like I'm Drake. My bars are nice, and I can tell by they face, cause they start to square hard like I scraped them boys with mace. Yes, I got
That beat crazy.
That is.
Got a full clip for anybody, man. I swear it isn't safe for anybody thinking that they can take the crown from me.
Hey.
Normal Convos Pod.
Medium shirt, hey.
Yo.
Don't play his drop. He ain't here. Oh, bitch ass.
Facts. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Play oh, bitch ass.
I didn't mean to, sir. I didn't mean to, sir.
Fucking orange, fucking Hawaiian shirts and shit. Looking like he an extra on Fast and Furious 2 and shit.
You fucking stupid.
Fucking low budget Cuban motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, Everett. Man, fuck Everett right now, man.
This is my last
The
call.
subscriber you have dialed is not in.
Whoa.
Ah,
Damn.
You
That's
got blocked.
be moving.
You got blocked. Who
What's
blocked
the-
you, B?
I'm a low key stalker.
Oh goddamn, bro.
So I don't know. It's cool. I'm gonna try it and see. We gonna try it and see.
Normal Convos Pod.
Father is back.
Hey Laura,
Hey, Lou.
what's poppin'?
Your wild ass.
Wow.
You blocked.
Damn, I don't even know what I did.
Motherfuckers ain't fucking with you, bro.
I don't even know what I did.
Motherfuckers don't like you no more, B.
I see.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mac was popping, my G.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So you alright?
What's good with you, nigga? I was calling to tap in. We was recording and shit. We was just listening to the we was listening to your new shit, the one more time shit. And then you know, of course we played a couple more things, but you know what I'm saying? No, I was just tapping in with you, saying what's good with you. How you feeling?
Now I'm about to get dinner and I'm about to go to my other show.
Where you at tonight?
Moe's Bar and Grill.
Where is that at?
It's the old Reminisce.
he don't know where that is, Mac.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. I wasn't outside of my 20s.
It's in Mount Healthy Hilltop Plaza.
Oh,
where?
I know exactly where that is. Oh, you right up the street from Bobby.
Uh-huh. This came from an album release party, about to go out there and perform.
Album release party.
Who had an album release?
Josh Singh.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, bro, you got an album and I ain't know it.
When your shit coming?
Paul.
Well, I got an album in the works, but I ain't dropping it no time soon.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Get some more rep, some more clout. People know who I am.
Keep
You
knocking.
know what? I like that you said that.
Yeah.
Cause motherfucker didn't be like coming soon, and say that shit for like 6 years. My man got straight to him, was like, nah, I ain't coming. I'm working on it. Ain't coming no time soon though. I like that. Thank you for your honesty.
Type shit.
Y'all live right now?
Yeah. We live right now. I was just tapping in
shit.
with you because we was listening.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to doing you. I appreciate you calling, tapping in with me, man.
All right, yo, G. If we
You already know.
I'm gonna talk to these niggas after the pod. We might fuck around and pull up.
All right, bet.
All right, yo.
Just me. Everett ain't here. Everett over in Jamaica being a bad bitch.
He couldn't hear you. I had you on the speaker.
Oh.
It wouldn't, for whatever reason, it wouldn't link to the Bluetooth. But no, let's get to this fucking episode. Where we starting today?
Yeah, where are we starting at, man?
Start with the JBP shit.
Yes.
Start with the JBP shit. Which one you want to go with first? You want to go with Ish or this is called Ish versus the world?
Ish.
This is Ish versus the world. We going with Mel or we going with Joe? It's two good conversations that's gonna come out of either one of these, but where we?
I'm less familiar with the male one, so let's do that one first.
Okay, go to the male one first.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Mel.
I think that you speak through your trauma a lot, and I don't think you're aware of it. Am I supposed to be doing this right now?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
This is the greatest Patreon ever. This is how you start the Monday.
I would give anything for you to not refer to vagina as box anymore. And weren't so comfortable with the word bitch. Like it's bitch box, bitch box, bitch box, bitch box, bitch box. And I'm like, God.
What's that thing that Mel said? Funny, this whole timeline's a blur.
That was fire. That was mad fire.
Could you imagine saying that as a man?
Imagine you and your shorty getting into it. Yo. All that's a blur.
The whole timeline that you speak of is foggy. You may be right. You may be wrong. I don't know. It's foggy.
Sometimes I go back to that bum ass speech she gave when she first got here.
If you guys think I'm going to be the one that speak for the women, let me tell you right now.
You're wrong, buddy. You got Mel Ford. Fucked up. Fucker.
So that is a Patreon episode from the Joe Budden podcast. The basis of it is, as you heard at the end, you know, when Mel first got to the pod, she was like, well, I'm not going to be speaking for all women all the time, blah, 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 blah. But in the beginning of the episode, she was telling Ish, like, I would just prefer that you not call vagina box no more. Like it's demeaning or whatever. Like we got so, you know, desensitized to the word bitch and the word box. And, you know, like she said, it's bitch box. Like, but you know what I'm saying? For me, it raised the conversation. Actually, not even on the whole bitch box debate. Like out of that whole clip, what stuck out to me was her first sentence. You speak through your trauma a lot, and I don't think you realize it.
She think he traumatized. What's his trauma? She said that, and I'm like, well, you need to explain that. What's his trauma?
Yeah.
What trauma are you talking about?
She gave enough for her to be like, that's through your trauma or nothing like that.
Yeah, she said he do it all the time.
Yeah,
like, I'm confused on what that trauma is. Like, you can't just say shit like that and just not get no context, no detail on it and shit.
Right.
Like,
that's loaded. Like, how the fuck you just tell me I speak through my trauma and then not tell me what that means? Like, what you mean?
I don't know. It might have been we just didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't subscribe to their Patreon, so
no more.
No more. I was subscribed there for a couple months, but trying to get through their back catalog, bro, like. And Patreon is super unuser friendly.
Really?
Like, yeah, bro. It operates like a website. Like once you lock your phone, it's over. Like, and then the videos don't stand alone by themselves. Like you can enlarge them and all that type of shit. But once you lock your phone, it's a wrap. Like Patreon is not user friendly at all. Like you got your phone got to be on, or your laptop got to be on, or you know what I'm saying. Like
okay, so you gotta be like watching.
Yeah, like it ain't like YouTube where you know what I'm saying you can click off or you could go to a different app or some shit like that. None of that shit. Like if you're not on Patreon while you're watching or listening to it, it's a wrap, bro. Like,
okay,
that shit's super not user friendly.
So Patreon, well, it sounds like y'all need an app.
They got one. The app is the same way, bro. Patreon got an app and it's the same thing, bro. Like going through shit. Like I like when I was subscribed to them, like I did it the same way I did the pod. I went back to their very first fucking Patreon and I started watching on my way up. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, without trying to, get myself jammed up, how we listen to podcasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And where we listen to podcasts. So
of course, yeah.
That it's not user friendly enough for me to continue to subscribe to this when I'm not going to be able to watch it or listen to it the way that I want to.
Okay.
Like,
well, that would put me on to something.
Yeah, that's why I had unsubscribed from them. Like, because giving them $5-10 a month didn't really hurt shit out of my pockets, and I was doing it out of my Uber money. So
right.
I would just make sure it was $5-10 on there at the end of the month to pay them. But if it ain't gonna be user friendly and I can't listen to that shit the way that I want to listen to it, then I'm cool.
All right.
But I mean,
outside of video, no audio. It ain't no audio.
You can upload audio, like from them first couple of episodes that we did on Patreon.
Yeah,
like we can upload audio, but the JBP they weren't uploading audio. Like it was all video.
Okay.
So like if I'm sitting in the crib and it's like, you know what I'm saying, a guilty pleasure or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, if I like work from home, I ain't gonna hold you. If I worked from home, if I had a job that I work from home, I wouldn't give a fuck about subscribing because I can go through and watch all that shit on my laptop or my computer, or I mean on my phone while it's plugged up.
Right.
Charged, so I wouldn't give a fuck about using the battery power, but it unplugged, nah, fam. Nah, I can't do it.
All right. Well, that being said, let's get back to the conversation at hand.
Yeah, they said, I mean, like I listened to the episode after that, like I'm caught up on the JBP, and they kept saying like that was the dopest Patreon they ever did. But they always say, they don't always say that. This was the first time that they talked that much about the Patreon. Like they mentioned it at least 4 or 5 times during a 2-hour episode.
I'm getting caught up on it. I'm way behind, yo. I'm way behind on the JBP because like when we started ours, I'm like, man, fuck all them other podcasts. Like I ain't. So I'm just starting back. I just started back listening to it like maybe like 3 weeks ago. I'm still in the 400s. I'm like at like 489, 490, some shit like that.
Plenty of shit to listen to.
Yeah, so I'll be listening for a while. I'm getting caught up on Player Circle Bible Study too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm getting caught up on them too.
They've been rocking.
They have. Shout out to them.
Definitely.
Even though they've been well, not lately. I ain't heard none, but they threw a shot on one of the older episodes. Not everybody, but I take that personally. So yeah, because it's NCP over here. NCP on God versus everybody. What the fuck y'all trying to do? Podcast beef, what it do?
I'm definitely podcast beefing with these niggas.
Yeah, man.
But no, like the whole bitch box debate, like that ain't even the like I said, that ain't even what I gravitated to. What I gravitated to is what she said in the beginning, even though I don't think she was trying to make that the point. That was the point for me.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Where my mind went as far as the topic goes is, all right, people speaking through and it's so funny. It's so funny that I saw that clip because also again, shout out to Player Circle. They were talking about trauma, what do you call it? Trauma quakes or something like that.
Trauma quakes.
Where you're going through life or whatever and you respond to something or you have a thought or whatever and your mind instantly goes like, damn, that's PTSD or that's a trauma I went through or something like that.
Yeah.
And when she said it, I was like, damn, like a lot of people speak through their trauma and I don't think that we talk about, I don't think that one, we're equipped as a country to deal with it, but two, I don't think that we talk about it enough in the, you know what I'm saying, in the Black community.
Have you ever done it? Spoke to your trauma? And if so, can you give an example?
For sure. My most poignant moment, I guess,
When you look at that SAT word,
maybe not even that. My most the moment that happens the most for me is when I'm talking to my kids.
Okay.
Because of my relationship with my father and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Whatever internal grudges I hold against him,
We
external
know
grudges
you hate your dad. We know.
whatever.
You want to beat his ass.
I don't like that. But regardless,
no, I'm fucking with
times where I talk to my kids and I can hear him in me, like, and as soon as I say it, I instantly feel bad. Even if I'm saying the right shit, I hear his voice when I'm saying it because I sound like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? In certain aspects of my life, there are certain times, like if I raise my voice and get that, you know, the daddy voice. You know what I'm saying? When you get the daddy voice,
put the bass in your voice.
I sound just like that nigga. And every time I do it, bro, like it I don't want to say it cripples me, but it takes me a minute to kind of collect myself. Even if I'm like in my mind, I'm parenting my child the right way, or I'm giving them the best advice that I need to be giving them at that time. Every single time it happens, bro, it's like, all right, I need to go sit down and like I really need to go sort through this shit because I keep hearing this nigga voice in my head. Every time I say it, I hear him coming out of my like it'd be crazy. Like, so where I think the point that she was making was different. But I don't really think it is though. Like now that I'm kind of processing it in my head, like that's a trauma for me. At 35 years old, one of my traumas is not being able to be closer with my father throughout my lifetime. So
okay.
I have a very big problem with authority. I don't have a lot of male friends that I feel like are superior to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where I might, you know what I'm saying? I look at you as my equal, or I look at you like, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, or whatever. There's not too many men that I look at and be like, he's above me. Whether it be status or whatever. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. It's not too many niggas I can look in the eye and be like, you're better than me. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we look at our dads when we're young. I never got to look at my dad like that. So I think that's a trauma that I have.
Yeah, we have a certain reverence for our dads when we're younger or whatever. Like we kind of see them as superheroes, to be honest.
Yeah.
And like man, he do that shit to me all the time, and it scared me, to be honest. Like today, I just I didn't have him last week. Last Saturday was their birthday, but this my week with them. So I gave them the birthday presents today. Oh shit, I can't even hear you. Yo, I think your mic cut out or some shit. Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, he just I gave him their presents, and there was a Gigi, she wanted a mini fridge, a little mini fridge, and man, he wanted a drum set. I'm like, man, I ain't getting you no drum set. So I got him a keyboard instead, and he was like, man, you're just the best dad ever. Like you're my favorite person here. And he say shit like that to me all the time, and it makes me feel like he like worships the ground I walk on and shit. And excuse me, while I do appreciate the admiration that my son has for me, it scares the shit out of me. Cause like, what happens when I inevitably fail in front of him?
Right.
Like,
or disappoint him.
Yeah. Let him down, disappoint. What happens when that happens? Like, it's like the higher you go up, the further you gotta fall.
Yeah.
So he has me up this high on a pedestal. So I'm like, when I do make a little minor mistake or something like that, something I probably can't control or some shit like that, I wonder if it'll make him look at me the same, not as bad as like how you look at your father, no disrespect, but I wonder if it takes me down off that pedestal. I keep wanting to tell him like, man, don't look at me like that. Like,
yeah, but it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to take that. It's kind of hard to take that away from your kids because you grew up with a dad that you looked at like a superhero.
Yeah, no. No. I didn't look at him like a superhero back then. I do now.
Okay.
He wasn't a superhero back then. He had some shit.
Yeah,
like there's a reason I don't go by Robert.
Right.
Like so. Yeah, I ain't gonna bring all that shit up now because he done changed. He done made a complete 180. Yeah. And I look at him more like a superhero now. Don't get me wrong. I loved and respected my dad when I was younger. You know what I mean? But I didn't look at him nowhere near the way I look at him now.
Right.
Like the changes he made, like I can't do nothing but give it up and respect him and all that, and give all praises to him and all that. I can't do nothing but like he came through some shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and it take a real motherfucker to get through that shit. And he's like he trying to make up for all the times that he messed up and all that. He trying to make up for the times he messed up when we was kids and all that. And I'm like, nah, you ain't got to do that. Like, right. You know what I mean, just be cool with your grandkids, you know what I mean, and we good. Like
that's actually going to lead me into a conversation that I think we.
Yo, who that?
I don't even know. Well, I guess we don't really need Everett for it because he ain't got no kids. But now, like, going back to your point about my pops, like, even like with all the shit that, you know what I'm saying, I be talking on the podcast and shit, like, there's still, it ain't even deep down, bro. Like, I can't even say like deep down I still want, no, nigga, like, I still would love a relationship with my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love to be able to call him and tell him about this podcast. He don't even know I got a podcast. We've been doing this shit for 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he don't even know that I got my own, you know what I'm saying? He don't know about Bruce Tees.
Quick interruption. Shout out to you, mama. Shout out to my moms, because I know she's probably watching. Go ahead.
Demontre says my father was definitely my superhero. This is a great convo right here,
man.
Demontre.
Yeah. Shout out to published author Demontre the Poet Lewis. Go get. I got it now. I got it now. Hey yo, why y'all here? Go get this beautiful song by published author Demontre the Poet Lewis. Go get your copy today, man. Get your copy today. It's some wild shit in here. Go spit them at a bitch you trying to. I'm sorry. Spit them at a fine young lady you trying to woo. He got some shit in there for you. But now, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off because that was You would love to have a relationship with your dad.
Yeah,
he don't know about Bruce Tees.
Right. He don't know about none of this shit. Like, he don't know about Tyler driving. He don't know about Tyler graduating. Like, he don't know that Elijah made junior varsity for fucking soccer. Like, it's a bunch of shit that go on in my life where I love Mama B. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Most people love their mama. Everybody got their issues or whatever.
Yeah, shout out to Mama B.
And you know what I'm saying? I proved a couple weeks ago how me and my mama talk to each other. So you know what I'm saying? It's
I was just listening to that yesterday and was like, yo, he wow. Thank you, Trey.
It's those moments where it's like, I wish I could call my dad and get a man's perspective that's been through shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could call my pops and be like, yo, me and wifey having these issues, and I, you know what I'm saying, she's saying this, and this. I'm saying this, and this. What do you think? Like, just to be able to pick a nigga's mind that been through life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he not 80 or no shit. Like, my pop's in his mid 50s. Like, nigga, we should be able to have a conversation as two grown men. And I fucking hate that. Like, most of the shit, like the shit that I've said on the pod, most of that shit come from trauma and it come from hurt. Like, but it's still that part of me where it's like, nigga, like, I want to have a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, like, I still sit around like, damn, bro, like, oh, it was Everett.
Call this motherfucker back right now.
I am. Yeah.
What up?
What up, nigga? It's early over there, nigga.
Fuck out of here. Hey, fuck you, Everett.
What's up?
Look, this motherfucker acting like he ain't still on Eastern time and shit. Get the fuck out of here,
You
Everett.
ain't on Eastern time no more, nigga.
Yeah, he is.
It's like 4 o'clock.
Huh?
What's poppin', nigga?
What's up?
We showed the video with your open collar shirt with your chest all out, looking like an extra on Fast and Furious 2, motherfucker. Too fast, too furious ass motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Well, hey, if you was here, you would.
You are definitely we came up with a new AKA. You are definitely now open shirt daddy.
Open shirt daddy now. Hey, he looked like he wanted to put baby oil all over his chest and shit, and then open his shirt.
Hey,
he really wanted to be looking at these nibbles today.
Oh, I definitely was. If you was on that boat, you would have been doing the same thing. If you was.
Nah, I keep my titties in.
Type shit. Nigga, we fat over here, nigga.
Yeah,
my titties put up, nigga.
You used to be too, motherfucker. You know the trauma.
You know the fat trauma, nigga. Quit acting new.
Oh, hold on. You shut the fuck up. Hold on, nah. We can show these pictures of where you used to be fat.
They all on his Facebook. They didn't see it.
On his Instagram.
The trauma.
Yeah, it's trauma, nigga. It ain't easy being a fat nigga in America.
Facts.
Yeah, but outside of there, it's pretty much okay.
Nah, facts. There's a bunch of fat niggas around the rest of the world.
Trust me, it ain't as big as fat bitches globally. It ain't shy about showing they shit. And they be cool fat bitches though.
You fucking stupid. All right, nigga. We was just calling to holler at you for real. We was talking. That was at the beginning of the pod when we called you. We was just gonna talk
the hoe
a little bit.
Are y'all on the pod now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we on the pod. Hey y'all, look at this. This is Everett. He used to be fat. Look at this fat bitch.
Bobby is a hater.
Look at it. Look how fat he was. Fat head bastard. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this motherfucker. Look like a low budget, a great value mob boss. He look like an extra on The Sopranos. Look at him.
He found them pictures quick as fuck, bro.
Look at this. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Y'all see this motherfucker? He was fat.
That's stupid, bro.
This fat bitch.
Yeah, but hey.
But you still fat though. I can see that coming.
Look at him. That was in the past.
That was in the past.
Be fat up front.
That was the past.
We just had the whole conversation, nigga. You can't get rid of the whole nigga. We remember when you was fat.
We remember when you was fat. You still a fat bitch. Forever.
This is why men can't fucking be nice. We can't really have no serious conversations as men, bro.
Right. Everett, how you doing, man? For real. You all right?
Oh yeah, man. Hey,
you down there fucking through your trauma?
Hey, I'm having church and
AOE
spreading the word of the gospel.
AOE.
Are they paying their tithes down there?
AOE. Shits was alright, yo.
Shits is alright.
Shits was alright, yo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shits is alright.
My bad. E.
Yeah, I ain't know I missed out. We gonna talk about that another day though.
Yeah, you definitely missed out,
yeah,
B.
I missed out. I ain't know, E.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fine. You don't need to know. We'll talk about it when you get home, nigga.
Yeah, but hey, I'm having the time of my life. I'm safe. I didn't get kidnapped. Nothing. Just boats and
hoes. Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. I gotta have me my boats and hoes.
I see why people do this a lot, like all
Nah,
the time.
facts. It's all right, nigga. We're gonna join you next time. We're gonna have our bellies up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Fat belly out.
See, boy, if you don't fucking, I do not want to see your belly, nigga. It's only me looking. What the fuck?
Nah, you the only one here? Oh yeah, okay.
There's a couple people here, but I don't know if any of them.
Oh, y'all definitely about to see this belly, this 13-month pregnant ass belly. Y'all definitely about to see this shit.
Well, it look like you about to pull your dick out, Paul. So
I'm not. I'm buttoning. I'm fastening my belt because I'm fat.
Oh shit! All right, E, get back to your fun, nigga. We gonna get back to our depressing ass conversation.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, yeah.
Brandon over here depressing Demontre over here and shit.
Love, bro.
Love you, E. Fat bitch.
Oh shit. Oh,
shout out to my guy, the open shirt daddy.
Medium shirt daddy.
All right, that's enough. Back to you. Back to you.
We can go through this, but I did want to transition this into what I was saying earlier. About fuck, how did I word it? Hold on, let me find it. I don't even know what I was watching. I might have just been listening to something and it sparked something. Can bad parents become great grandparents and vice versa? Can good parents become bad grandparents? That was earlier. I just missed it. I just missed it when he put it up. That was earlier.
Can good parents become bad grandparents?
Yeah, and vice versa. Can bad parents become good great parents? Good grandparents.
That happens all the fucking time. We see that all the motherfucking time. Bad parents becoming great grandparents, and they want to be all nice to the grandkids and shit. Like, bitch, I used to be all types of little shits. You used to beat the brakes off of me, bitch.
Yeah.
Now you want to be nice and shit. I ain't getting shit for Christmas. Now every time they see you, they getting $10, $15, $20 and shit. Like, I ain't never, man, I had to go to school with $3 for lunch money every day. I had $15 a week. Bitch, now you want to send that shit every time. Hey, what's the cash app? I want to send them some money. Yeah. What they want for their birthday. Bitch, I ain't have my first birthday party till I was fucking what? 20 something. I was in my 20s when I had my first actual birthday party, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm not talking to my parents or whatever, but I just put myself in there. I really didn't have my first birthday party till my 20s, to be honest.
Should I remember when I want to say I turned 15 or 16. Everybody in my house forgot it was my birthday.
Damn.
Mama too.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like I got home from school. That's my worst birthday. But I got home from school and I'm giddy, bro. Like it's my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So everybody at school is happy birthday, blah, 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 blah. I get home and motherfuckers just chilling. So I'm like, all right, like ain't nobody gonna say nothing till mama get home and they gonna make a big deal about it or some shit. So we chilling, watching TV, whatever, bullshit. And I'm like, these niggas really did not forget. They couldn't forget. I'm the only one born in February. They didn't forget my birthday. So I'm sitting there chilling, blah, 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 blah. Mama get home. She do her normal get home from work shit. She, get changed and all of this and that. And I'm still sitting. I'm like, hold on. Did these niggas? So I go upstairs. I look at my mama. I'm like, what's up? Like, she was like, hey. I was like, hey, what's today? Like, she was like the 8th. Like the fuck?
Damn.
The fuck? We end up going to like B-dubs or some shit for my birthday. Like,
damn.
That shit was terrible, bro. I was in B-dubs with the sour face, nigga. That was the first time as a child where I actually felt like, damn, these niggas do not love me. That was the first and only time I felt like that. Like, ain't nobody missed a birthday since. But I think that's thanks to like Facebook and shit like that. But
That was the worst.
that was definitely my worst birthday. My
I
worst
got a
birthday
top five.
ever. Well, I got two actually. My second one was when I was an adult. But go ahead with yours.
Well, I ain't gonna name all five of them. I think my worst one was my 13th birthday. I ended up getting jumped, and then when I got home, I got put on punishment.
Getting jumped?
No, it was something completely. I can't even remember what the fuck it was. I think it was something that I think I got a D in one of my classes or some shit. And the report
Yeah, that's the end of the school year. Your birthday at the end of the school year too. So
yeah. I got jumped.
Ground me. You can't ground me on my birthday. Like
I got right after I got jumped on my way home from school and shit.
Yeah, nah, hell nah.
Got my ass beat, and then get home and then get a fucking report card. And got punished.
Yeah, that's how
for like 2 weeks. I was salty.
That's how motherfuckers end up fighting their parents.
Man,
I was already having a rough day, bitch. You don't ground me. What the fuck wrong with you?
My 15th birthday. Well, 15th or 16th, either my 15th or 16th birthday. I just got home from school. I already had a bad fucking day. I ain't had no money. My dad gave me $10, so I go around the corner to the combat zone. It was an arcade up on Burnett, up there by Rick's and Steagles, like up there by Steagles and shit. Yeah. So I get up there. My sister pull up, her and her friend. They pull up right before I walk in, like, hey, what you doing? You know what I mean? What you doing? I'm about to go in here and play some arcade games for my birthday. So they're like, hey, we about to take you to the show. You want to go to the show with us? I'm like, all right, yeah, bet. All right, bet. So I hop in the car, and she take me to the house real quick. I ain't even get it. They was sniggling and giggling the whole damn time we was in the car and shit. I ain't even get the shit for real. So, I wasn't paying no attention to it. I'm just happy I'm leaving on my birthday and shit. Like my day finally about to go up. So we get to my sister's house. Like, hey, I left my wallet upstairs. Can you go get it for me? So I go up. I'm like, yeah, I got you. They sniggling and giggling and shit still. I'm thinking nothing of it. I'll get the key, I'll unlock the door. I'll go upstairs, and then my niece sitting there. My niece sitting there on the couch. She was on the couch sleep. I look out the window. They gone. They set me up to babysit my motherfucking niece. I was sorry about it. On my birthday.
Nah, we got a hit. We got a hit. Nah, you can't. Nah, hell nah, fam.
My 30th birthday, I got put on child support.
That's
yeah. There's a couple of more. I can't remember them right off the bat, but yeah, I had some pretty bad birthdays. But that wasn't the conversation. Yeah. What were we talking about? Can
bad parents become good grandparents? That
happens all the time. But on the vice versa, can good parents become bad grandparents? Yes, definitely. I believe that some parents spend so much energy like raising their kids, they end up resenting them. They end up resenting them for shit like, oh, you held me back from this, that, and the third. Yeah. They kind of don't show it while they raising their kids, but after they grow up or whatever and feel like they free from the kids, they ain't gonna want to see no more kids. So they bring it, once they bring the grandkids around or whatever, they take it out on the fucking grandkids.
So I agree with you, and I think that it's along those same lines, but I think it's for a different reason.
Okay.
I think good parents can become great grandparents or bad grandparents, but I think it's based on when they had kids.
Let me interrupt you real quick. We remember we were supposed to have on Patreon, we were supposed to have a conversation about my childhood.
Yeah.
We still gonna have to have that conversation one day. It ain't for the regular pods though.
Yeah, nah.
But go ahead, cause that reminded me of some shit. But go ahead.
Oh nah, like it's a bunch of shit that I really want to just kind of get off my chest, but I'm not doing it for free.
Yeah,
cause I could do a whole pod by myself about my pops, and then a whole nother pod about the way I feel about my moms, and and then I could go anyway. But no, I think it's I think that some of that can come on how early they had kids.
Okay.
I know one girl in particular. Not that I'm like super close with, but that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she had her kid when she was 12.
Jesus Christ, man.
You know, crazy circumstances. She had a rough childhood, blah, 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 blah. But I was talking to her, not about this, but I was talking to her because her daughter is now 12 years old, 13 years old. So puberty, periods, boys, all that shit. And I was picking her brain. I was like, you know, how does it kind of feel growing up with your kid? You know what I'm saying? By the time she graduated, her baby was walking. Her baby was 6 when she graduated from high school. You know what I'm saying? So her and her child were in school at the same time. Like, so I was having a conversation with her, like, how does that feel? You know what I'm saying? Being as close as in age with your kid. And that was one of the first things I thought about when I thought about this topic. Like, when she gets to like, she could, obviously we're not gonna, you know, wish this on her, but she could be a grandmother before she's 30.
That happens a lot.
I know. But in my mind, I'm like, if I have a kid early, super early, I'm not gonna be trying to be a granddaddy at 35, bro. Like, if one of my kids made me a granddad now, like, I'm cool. Like, I'ma love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. So, and I'm still me. So the shit's gonna happen. But granddaddy's still young. Granddaddy outside. Like, ain't no dropping the baby. Like, this ain't no dropping the babies off for a summer type granddaddy, nigga. Like, my granddaddy was in his fucking 50s and 60s when I was young, nigga.
This ain't drop the kids off for the weekend, motherfucker.
Hell nah. You better stay with these little niggas because daddy got somewhere to be. Like,
right. That was your responsibility. I told your ass don't have kids before you was such and such age.
And I think it can manifest into you becoming a bad grandparent because the way that we looked at our grandparents, like my granddaddy is, you know, rest in peace, but my granddaddy was 40 years older than me. And by the time I got old enough to want to go over there and shit, that nigga was already into his 50s. But with the old generation, when you get in your 50s, you ready to relax. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody trying to run around with no damn kids when they 50.
Well, no. I mean, like, we was over there. Like, even with my grandma. Like, when my grandma was in her 50s, rest in peace to my grandma. Like, she died when I was 18 years old. Like, she was approaching 60, but I remember being at her house all the fucking time. Like, and she had no problems with us, but that older generation, they 50s is the new generation's like 70s. Because my mama at 54 fucking years old, 55, she just turned, she not sitting in the motherfucking house all the goddamn time.
She outside.
She outside, bro.
She outside.
Mama B is out fucking side, bro, all the time. Like, in her mid 50s, she not about to. I'm not dropping my babies off for no weekend at Meemaw house. Like, she not going for that shit. Like, she would.
Making a whole little boyfriend.
She would, you know what I'm saying? I know she would, but that's just her makeup. But that's not no regular thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't just count on her to, hey, I need you to watch the kids for, you know what I'm saying? But that older generation at 60 years old, mama, I really just need you to watch the baby for 4, 5, 6 hours. So I can't call my mama and do that shit. I'm retired. She might be in fucking DC when I call her. Hey, mom, what you doing? Oh shit, I'm in Florida. Like, oh, what'd you need? Oh, I needed somebody to watch the kid for like 2 hours so I can go do X, Y, and Z. Like, that shit I can't do that. Like,
cause she outside, she in Jamaica. She's seeing shit. She traveling. She's still young enough to travel and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? She outside. I didn't have that same experience with my grandparents. I lived over my grandma's house on my dad's mom's house for the vast majority of my childhood, from when I was 9 on up. And I had my granddad till I was like 10. He died when I was like 10, 11, some shit like that. Damn, no, about 13. He died in like 95. Anyway, yeah, I still have one grandparent left. I got my mom's mom left, but she ain't never really fucked with us like that for real. So that's neither here nor there. So
that's how I am with my dad's mom.
Like she might as well not exist. But that sounded so wrong.
But that's trauma, bro. Going like circling back, like that's trauma. Like growing up with a grandparent that's alive that you don't know is trauma, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the shit. Like we normalize so much shit in the black culture that it is fucking wild when you actually say it. Like your exact same situation. Like like your situation might be different than mine actually, because when I was younger, the times that I did see my dad, he lived with his mom, so I saw her when I was a kid. She know who I am, I know who she is, I know her name, all that good shit. I know exactly where she live at. You know what I'm saying? I could pull her up right now. Still got the same phone number she had when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I remember it because I used to call her all the time looking for this nigga. But I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have a grandparent that has no influence on your life
at all.
Yeah, like it don't even hurt that I don't see her. You know what I'm saying? Like she got great grandkids that she don't know about or that she ain't never seen in person. Like that don't bother me at all. Like
my mom, I never met the twins. She probably don't even know I got kids.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's trauma, but it don't bother me that don't happen. Like I don't feel the same way about her that I feel about my pops. Like my mom's mom, she was a fucking goat, bro. Like she's the one that I'm sorry that didn't meet my kids. Out of all my grandparents, she the one that I was like, damn, man, I wish you could have met my babies. I wish you could have met my wife. I wish you could have seen me in this house. I wish you could have seen me doing something with, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the one. Like but yeah, it's fucking trauma, bro. We should have just named this episode trauma.
So what do we do to reverse the trauma? What do we do to work through the trauma? How can we prevent this trauma prevent like passing this trauma on to our kids? I know the way I'm doing it is I'm trying to be more present in my kids' lives. I'm not the best at it, but I'm trying to get them to see my side of the family a little more.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they know both their grandparents on my side. They see them. But you was on the phone when we was just down my dad's house.
Right.
Yeah, with the twins.
And you and your child's mother though, like y'all are in a good space.
Yeah, we definitely in a good space.
Yeah, I think that plays to it. I think that's the first thing that we need to correct in our generation is being cordial with our children's mothers.
Yeah,
and vice versa. The women need to be cool with us too. Like we need to find a happy medium because at the end of the day, this shit is for the kids. This ain't for us. You don't need to like me. You don't need to get along with me. You don't need to get along with my family. You don't need to get along with my new girlfriend, my new wife. None of that shit. Me and you need to be cordial for these kids that we raising together.
Exactly.
In the black community, we so quick to be like, oh fuck that bitch, oh fuck that nigga, put him on child support. We so quick to bring other people into our relationships when the only relationships that matter is me, you, and those kids. I can be cordial around you and not like you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we had, that's cool, but that ain't got nothing to do with us raising this child. And a lot of people don't take that shit to heart. They be so quick to, oh, that's my baby. I'm gonna believe my baby's word over anything. I'm taking my baby over everybody. All right, that's cool, but you ain't the only one raising this baby. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Like if you a single father out there and you got a woman that ain't doing right or whatever, okay, cool. She ain't got to do right, but there needs to be some level of respect for your child's other parents. You can't be talking bad to the kid about the other parent. You can't be down in that, oh, your mama ain't shit, or your daddy ain't shit, your daddy ain't come get you, or da da da. Like, no, because if we was together and I couldn't keep a promise, you would lie for me.
Why do you think that happens?
I think that's systemic, and that's gonna take us into a whole nother conversation.
Okay, so okay, never mind. Me and you, I think me and you on the same page. I think we here.
Yeah. That's systemic. That's
okay.
not.
All right.
I don't think that was. I don't. That was not.
That could be a whole podcast in itself.
Yeah, that was not our thought process. But
that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah,
that's all I needed to hear. I think everybody who watching can go down the rabbit hole on their own from that thought alone right there.
Yeah, facts. But we didn't.
I'm hoping it gets them to thinking.
Yeah, but we didn't make it no easier. You know what I'm saying? We perpetuate the stereotypes that motherfuckers already got on us every day.
Yeah.
Like everybody's talking about breaking generational curses and all that type of shit, but who's really putting the work in? Who's really you know, getting married in my situation, right?
Yeah.
Maybe damn. I don't even know if I can say this on here.
Then don't. Just skip it.
Working through your problems in your marriage instead of just like right now in the generation that we're in and the social climate that we're in, we're so close. We're so easily on to the next. We don't take the time to value what we have. Like, you need to, I'm not saying fall for anything. I'm not saying that you can't be in a relationship and motherfucker cross your barriers and you end it with them. That's cool. But what we are not having in the Black community is we are not having enough conversations with our significant others about what our boundaries are. And when you cross them, that being the end. Like, okay, cool. You knew this was a boundary. When you cross this boundary, it's over. Like, you can work through certain shit, but if I already told you like your deal breakers, right?
Yeah.
Like, me and my wife been together 15 years. I have no idea what my deal breakers are, because 15 years into a relationship, the shit that you thought in the beginning of the relationship and I think that the shit that I think now is not the same fucking thing.
Totally different. Yeah.
15 years ago, if she would have went out and fucked another nigga, it would have been over off rip. 15 years later, I don't know that I can say that is a deal breaker for me.
That is definitely a deal breaker for me.
I'm just saying.
I've been through that too many times. I'm just letting that be known.
Well, yeah, but
I've been through that one too many times. I will not tolerate it that no more. You know what I mean? If I see signs of it, I'm gone. I've been around the block a few times. I can peep the signs. If I see signs of it, I'm gone.
Yeah, and I think that also plays to, one, how young we were when we got together, and two, how long we've been together. Like, I was just telling, it was crazy. We have like impromptu, deep dive conversations every once in a while when Tyler's in the room, and I don't remember how it came up, but me and him and Justine were talking. I was like, we've been together for 15 years. Like, the shit that we've been through has shaped the way that we didn't know who the fuck we were at 19 when we got together. I didn't know who the fuck Brandon was. She didn't know who the fuck Justine was. We had to grow as individuals and as a couple all at the same time.
Yeah, at that age, nobody knows who they are yet. You know what I mean? You just now getting out of your parents' house. You just now being able to actually make full adult decisions on your own. With that comes with learning yourself. I mean, that comes with learning yourself along the way. Let me speak to the people out there. 18, 19 years old, you don't know yourself. You really don't. You ain't had time to learn yourself yet, because you just getting out of having your parents make decisions for you.
Right.
So,
and that, like, even though we joke about it on the pod every once in a while and shit like that, but
thank you, April.
I went from one woman's house to another's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have that grow up in. When you're together for a long time, it's not easy to know who you are. That's 100%.
It's also easy to lose yourself in somebody else when you're with somebody for that long.
Yeah,
To
and
add to
that's
the
and
praise
that's
point.
why, like, every once in a while, I'll get on Facebook or like if you notice, right? Anybody that follows me on Facebook, I don't post my wife.
You don't.
We don't see. Yeah, like I say.
Anytime I see you and your wife together, it's her tagging you.
Yeah, and even when I do post her, it's birthdays, anniversaries, and then you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. I don't post her, but she don't give a fuck if I post her because obviously what's going on in our life ain't for Facebook. What we having good, it's not for Facebook. When we having bad, it's not for Facebook. So that motherfuckers will never know what's going on at this house with our relationship unless I'm telling somebody or she telling somebody. But with that came with 15 years of learning who the fuck we were as people and figuring out who the fuck we were as a couple together. That's rough to try to figure out at the same time. Like,
that reminds me of something you said in our beginning episodes of the podcast, and it's something that I think about all the time. Like, how well do you know each other? Are you actually friends? Because like when these kids leave the house, who are we? Are we actually friends? Shit like that. That's something I think about all the time too. That's something you said that stuck with me. So I think about that shit all the time. So thank you for giving me something to think about. That's all. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I needed to say that.
Nah, you good. And keep it 100, bro. I learned that in marriage counseling. Like we was just telling Tyler earlier, like, had we not went to marriage counseling, bro, before we got married, there's a bunch of conversations that we never would have fucking had. Like, you don't know how much that you don't know about your spouse until somebody tells you that you need to know this about them. You know what I'm saying? There's a good community. And I don't want this to seem like I'm picking on y'all because I love y'all. Y'all do an awesome job. But there is a big community of single mothers that when they get with the man, they feel like that child still goes in front of that man no matter what. You could be my husband, my child still comes before you. You could be paying all the bills. I could be a stay-at-home mom, but my child still comes before you. I do not believe that for the same reason that Bobby just his recount of what I said fucking 100 and something pods ago. Like, when these motherfuckers grow up and get the fuck out of our house, if our whole relationship was built on raising these fucking kids, who the fuck are we as a couple? How the fuck am I supposed to talk to you now if every conversation that we've ever had has been based on who's taking what kid where? Oh shit, it's fucking parent night. Oh shit, now they got soccer. Oh shit, now they got basketball. Oh shit, now they got fucking band or strings or whatever. Like, who the fuck are we as a couple if all we've ever talked about is these kids?
And to piggyback off that point, if fuck it, I'm gonna say it like to the single mothers. If you are putting your kid first all the time, even though your man is being your man and all that, how's that man supposed to feel? You know what I mean? How is he supposed to feel confident in y'all relationship? How is he supposed to feel confident? How is he supposed to like want to like do these things for you when the things that he's done aren't getting acknowledged? And it's like, no matter what you do, my kid still comes first. It's like, especially like if y'all married, you know what I mean? I'm not a Christian no more, but most of these people are. Even in the Bible, you know what I mean? When you get married, it say y'all supposed to be together. That's supposed to be just y'all. Y'all become one. It ain't no kids come first. It's y'all come first, kids secondary. So what, you know what I mean? If y'all married and y'all keep putting the kids first and all that, you know what I mean? How y'all supposed to be confident in each other? How are y'all relationships supposed to grow if a motherfucker can't trust you, you know what I mean, to put their needs first? You know what I mean? If I can't trust you, put my needs first, how am I supposed to, you know what I mean, trust you? How are we supposed to grow? Shit like that, you know what I mean?
And that was...
I need to stop with that shit. Cause you know what I mean? Y'all gonna fuck around and have sons bits out here, you know what I mean? Son husbands.
Bro, I swear to God. The amount of women
I see son husbands out here be wondering why y'all single.
The amount of women I see calling their son king, that's my king, that's my, like, I don't really play much into the king queen shit, but calling your child your king is something wrong with that. No, you should, if you said that before, and it is. If you're gonna have a king, you should be looking for a king that can run that castle with you, a king that's gonna run the fucking land and lay down the law and do what the fuck a king is supposed to do. That's not your child. Your child is a prince or a princess. If you're the queen of the fucking
I call
house,
my kids my young king. My young
your king. Like that don't make no sense to me. And even going back to this, right?
Yeah.
We all know, you know what I'm saying, the situation with Tyler.
Yeah.
So when me and Justine first got together, that was a major point of contention because I had no experience, so I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into. You know what I'm saying? But as our relationship grew, I got a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, dad roles father roles for lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? It was more okay. Now you can deal out you can deal out discipline, and you know what I'm saying, now I can trust you alone with them and all that type of shit. But when we went to marriage counseling, it was like it was a culture shock for both of us, because I was the man that I was at 24 when we got married, the man that I was then, I was perfectly okay with him coming before me because he was here before me.
Okay.
I had no problem with that because that was our whole relation. Our whole relationship together was, no, you have a child that you need to take care of. And at any point in time, Brandon can leave. And I ain't got no fucking financial responsibility to this little motherfucker.
I get that. Yeah, I mean, when y'all first starting out or whatever, when y'all first didn't get to know each other, that I get. I don't know you yet, so my child gonna come first because you could leave at any time. I don't know you yet. You could be a fucking abusive motherfucker. You go beating on us and all. I understand that, but once y'all got like time in and y'all see that, y'all, I mean, like I said, your man being your man and shit like that, providing for you, providing for the kids. You know what I mean, being that father figure and all that other type of shit. That's when that shit. I mean, when he proves himself, that shit got to go out the window.
Yeah,
that shit got to go.
And the problem with that is women aren't being taught this, for one.
Of course.
And two, when you go into that situation, let's use my example. I came into that situation, so like I said, we were young as fuck. I didn't have no time to be an adult to even formulate my own thought process of what I wanted a relationship to look like. So by the time it came for the I do's and marriage counseling and shit, it was like, oh shit, this is how shit has been going for the past 5 years. I've never known anything other than that in this relationship. So it was a lot easier for me to understand, no, that's just how shit is. That's her kid. You know what I'm saying? Not until he put it in my head, like, look, y'all are going to become a couple. And the same way that I said it on the pod is the same way he said it to me. He was like, when the kids leave, and like by that point we had Elijah and all that, but he was like, when your kids grow up and go off to college or whatever, when they become adults and they leave the house, who are y'all together? Do y'all like each other? Do y'all take time out to spend time with just each other? Will y'all put the kids off to the side and, oh, well, you don't need that right now. I need to spend time with my husband. I need to spend time with my wife. Do y'all do that now as a couple? And the answer at that point was no. Everything that we did revolved around those two kids. Everything. We did like date nights every once in a while, but we were still going to the clubs and shit back then. Those was our date nights. And her mama would watch the kids. But once Elijah came, he was a baby. Like, ain't nobody watching brand new babies. Like,
right.
You gotta be a motherfucker that just like babies to watch a brand new baby. So once Elijah came, no, we didn't do shit without them kids. Ever. It wasn't until he put it in our head to where we was like, well, damn. One day these niggas is really gonna leave us. And the way that he put it was, y'all chose each other. They didn't have a choice. They were born into this. Y'all chose each other. And to the end of the time, y'all have to continue to choose each other. And the minute that one of y'all don't choose the other, that's when y'all marriage fails.
Right.
You have to wake up every day and choose to be in love with the mother. I don't know how many of y'all out there are married or in long-term relationships and can testify to this. you have to wake up every morning and choose to love that motherfucker next to you. You have to. Because if you leave it, they change every day. The motherfucker I married at 19 ain't the motherfucker she is now, and neither am I. I done started 15 fucking businesses in the past 15 goddamn years, and she been with me ever since then. Go back and listen to what episode was it, Bobby? Episode 9 or 6 or whatever.
Wait, which one?
The one I cried on.
11.
Go listen to episode 11 to see how I talk about my wife. That holds true 2 years later. That's my nigga. And I know that's funny. That's ironic that I call her that, but that's my nigga. Like, nah. Like, you wake up every day and you got to choose this shit.
We went off the rails. We have like 4 other topics to get to.
Yeah, but I like these honest conversations because Everett don't always like having the honest conversations.
And you know, that's his Everett jaded little bitch, little open shoulder bitch.
Jaded as fuck.
That bitch.
But I like I like when we have the real shit because that's where we started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them first like 10 episodes, nigga, we was sharing real shit all the time. And we kind of got away from that. But nah, we're gonna play this next clip that's gonna take us into our next topic, which is actually a pretty deep topic too, honestly.
Yeah.
But let me play this next clip and then we'll go into it.
You made the statement that you would never do that.
I wouldn't do it.
But you did.
No, I didn't.
So let me answer you.
Now you flustered.
No,
now you flustered.
I'm not
looking
even,
stupid.
I'm not even.
Now you're looking stupid.
It's
a dialogue. It's a dialogue. So your ex is at somebody's house. It's her pussy. It's her pussy. Why? It's a dialogue. Why you cursing and screaming? Why you don't have to scream? I'm your friend. I love you. I'm gonna be a church mouse. I did not do that to you because I love you.
No, you asked me a question, and then when I went to answer it, you cut me off. That's what
this
took
is
place.
A dialogue.
I know. So let me answer.
Play the whole clip too, Brandon. Let the whole thing rock.
Ask me a question. Let me answer. We had
Catch your breath.
We had a conversation on what to do. No, don't let them deter you. Don't let them distract you. We had a conversation on what I would and wouldn't do. Joe said I would never do X, Y, and Z. I started laughing. It was on the podcast.
Yep, I remember.
I started laughing. So Joe like, what's so funny? Ha ha. I'm saying, yo, you would do that. He said, no, I wouldn't. I said, yes, you would. You had my ex in your fucking house filling up with hookah.
That means I was trying to fuck it.
But no, you said I wouldn't entertain a nigga ex. Joe's comment, you not moving the goalpost today. We're not going to get into a screaming match.
And you screaming.
Oh, we're here.
You
Joe
moving it and you screaming.
I don't even talk to the girl, my man's exes. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
That's a fact. Yes.
Am I wrong?
That's a fact. That is what you said. I'm saying it.
And I'm saying you lying because you have talked to my exes before. I didn't say I gave a fuck. I was pointing out that you did it. That you were in your house with my ex-bitch of 9 years smoking hookah. This is a very simple concept.
And you did care because you brought up mad years later. You don't speak to I don't speak to you brought it up. You cared.
You are wrong.
That nigga cared.
You are mad wrong. Number one.
The nigga cared and he was damn near accusing me of something, implying some shit.
You told me I fucked your bitch. That's when that came out, nigga. Joe said he.
All right. There's a lot of unpacking this part in that clip. There's a lot to unpack in that clip. So let's go with the, you know what I'm saying, the obvious one, right?
Right.
Is that entertaining somebody's ex? Having her in your house smoking hookah?
Yes.
Is that entertaining your friend's ex?
Yes. Because why you doing that? Why you in the house smoking hookah? I can even see if y'all like just happen to like end up in the same spot or whatever. Y'all end up at the same hookah spot and y'all like, excuse me. Oh no, what's up? Blah 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 blah. No, you come over here, kick it with us, blah blah blah. Well, nah, you know what? Nah, that's kind of wild too. You can just speak and keep it moving. You know what I mean? You know that's your man's ex of like 9 years. You ain't supposed to be, you know what I mean? No, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You know what I mean? No, you're not. That's wild.
I have a different outlook on it. I don't think that it's wild, depending on how they broke up and depending on. It depends on my relationship with her.
Right. I think that's where it really lies.
I think that
my stance comes from, like, if he was with her for 9 years, 9 fucking years, that's a fucking decade, bro. That wasn't just no high and by motherfucking. Nah, they had feelings. He was invested. You can tell how, you know what I mean, he was yelling at Joe. That was Ish and Joe, by the way, on the Joe Budden pod. He was invested. You know what I mean?
And
if you that
9 years, you should be upset. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how long you and Justine been together?
15.
You think I'm about to entertain Justine if y'all break up?
Listen.
If I see her in the street and yell, hey, bye.
If it's
that's a whack.
If it's cordial, and because I do believe no happy marriage gets divorced.
Ends in divorce. Yeah.
No happy marriage ends in divorce. But I believe that if we just decided one day, like, hey, this ain't working, we should part ways and move on with our lives, and it ends cordial, I would never have a problem with seeing one of my friends, because back to the point I was making earlier, we had to figure out who we were apart. I have friends, she has friends, and then we have friends as a married couple.
Right.
If my friends, like, if my friend, like you and Justine don't talk outside of when you come over here. You are like Everett and Justine don't talk outside of him being over here. Like, some of my friends have known Justine as long as I've known Justine. So they got her number, they got her Facebook, they got, you know what I'm saying? Like, they chit chat here and there, little shit like that. When we go out, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, all that good shit.
Right.
Them niggas, it wouldn't bother me too much. But if we end up having like a nasty breakup and I see you or Everett with her, I'ma feel away because y'all don't know her. You know what I'm saying? It would depend on how well my friend knew her for me to feel some type of way. Because if like Robert, the PO7 niggas, we all went to school together. So they all know her from school. They've known her as long as I have.
Yeah.
So if I see her with one of them niggas, it's different. It's a little different because a couple of them niggas like to fuck behind me, but that's for another day. Those niggas, I wouldn't feel as weird about it because y'all known her as long as I have. Y'all got a relationship with her that ain't got nothing to do with me. So that would be a little different. But if I saw her with you or Beige Rage or Everett or some shit, chopping it up, smoking hookah or out drinking or something together, I'm gonna look at all y'all niggas like, fuck you doing with her? Like, y'all don't even know each other. Like, fuck y'all chopping it up about? Like, y'all whole relationship is built through me. What the fuck y'all got to talk about? So I can understand where Ish is coming from. Well, yeah, but I can understand where Ish is coming from if Joe did not know that girl. Like, Ish, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that exes are off. If he was trying to fuck her, is different. Like, that's not the conversation that they were having. It was just entertaining. If he, like, I don't want you fucking none of my exes because I'm not trying to fuck none of yours personally. I know I know niggas don't care about that. I know men fuck behind each other, all that good shit. I'm not that type.
It depends. With me, it depends on the ex.
I don't want to fuck nobody.
I don't. It really don't.
I don't want to purposely fuck any of my friends' exes. If I fuck her on accident and I found out that y'all used to date, that's all right, cool. I'm not checking with niggas every time I get a new girl to have sex with. But if I know she's your ex, I'm not pursuing her. I don't care how bad she is. I don't give a fuck how much pussy she throw at me. If she's your ex, I'm not fucking her.
I feel that.
That's a me thing.
I did say it depends on the ex, but no, it don't. It don't depend on the ex. It depends on how fresh the breakup was for me. Like, if I mean,
if my heart's still hurt, then I don't want to see her talking to no nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But if I done moved on already and shit, you know what I mean? And it's been nah, bro. Go ahead. Like,
yeah.
Me and the twins' mom, we ain't been together, 12 years? I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
But even back to my point, if it was one of your homies, like, nigga, I grew up with you, and why are you with her? Like, it's certain people.
What y'all doing up there? What was that failed? What was that failed? Y'all know I heard all of that.
Yeah. You know what fell?
You what?
He wildin'.
The iron gate around it.
Hey, y'all try to chill out up there, man. I'm still doing the podcast. I'm still live right now. Yeah, all right. You good?
Yeah.
Let's see what you're doing.
Why you so hyper?
Because I came a bit.
What the hell?
Because they breaking shit.
I mean, what did you just have some sugar or something? What you just? Yo, you might need to chill out a little, homie. You know what I mean? You bouncing up and down the steps and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, relax, homie.
Oh, okay. Well, you happy? What you happy about? You don't know.
That's funny.
Well, I can't be mad at you for being happy, but you know, nothing like that. Try to keep it down a little bit because y'all run around bumping and all that, and that's gonna pick up on the microphone.
Oh, okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, y'all keep it down, please. Thank you. All right, bye. I'll see y'all in a minute. All right.
But no, I'm about to be a hypocrite all at the same time because I also believe that it just depends on the nigga. Like
you ride the fence so much, you fence ride motherfucker.
I know, but at the same time, even with these situations, you know what I'm saying? Like I use the same exact example.
Now you know what? I take that back. You said like if well no. Well, go ahead.
I'll use the same exact example. If it was one of the PO7 niggas I seen with her, I would question them afterward. I wouldn't just let it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have questions, but the questions are going to start from a good place. Oh, yeah, I saw you was with Justine. What's up with y'all? Like, oh, nah, I just seen her out and da-da-da. Like, some shit like that, cool. But it's certain niggas, like, where... Because as men,
that second time together, then it was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like we all have our confidants, right?
Right.
Where there's always somebody in your life that knows more about your relationship than anybody else in your life. For me,
I don't have that person, but go ahead.
I mean, I'm sorry. You know you could call me nigga.
But nothing personal, you know what I mean? I don't really talk like that about my relationship, shit like that. But go ahead.
I don't either. It's just my shit be like petty beefs. Like when I have petty beefs, I got my one confidant that I call and get my shit off. Just listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like holding shit in. And I can't get my shit off to her. Like I can't tell you why you pissed me off today or why I got an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to use a whole bunch of words that I would never say to your face out of respect for you. So I got that one person that I can call and I can get my shit off. They gonna listen, and then we gonna go on and talk about whatever the fuck we gonna talk about that day. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, earlier you were talking about I don't mean to go back to the other conversation, but I meant to say this during that conversation. You said you wish you had like somebody like your dad, like you could talk to or whatever. You know, in lieu of that, you know what I mean, you could talk to your brothers, right? You know what I mean, you could talk to. You could talk to me. You can talk to E shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But it's
you, or did that mean you were looking for more like an OG?
Looking for an OG sounds crazy, but that's kind of.
I'm not looking for an OG, but like somebody who like OG type age.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna hold you. I had that for a little while, and I ain't gonna call him out, but I've been trying to get a hold of this nigga, bro, for about 2-3 years. Like we used to kick it, bro. Like I looked up to that nigga. Like he was one of them. And then, you know, life started happening for him, and you know, I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he was going through some shit, and which was cool. You know what I'm saying, I'll let you get to your shit. And then when he came out on the other side, like I'm still trying to like still to this day, nigga, I still try to reach out to this nigga, and this nigga don't answer the phone. This nigga don't text back. This nigga don't answer his DMs. Like I comment on this shit on Facebook. Yo, hit me. Nothing. Like I feel some type of way about that nigga for the same reason. Not like I feel like you let me down or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we chop, like me and him chop the same way like me and you chop. You know what I'm saying? Like where I call you, we just talk about whatever the fuck we talking about. It don't always got to be a deep conversation, but you know, me and your relationship has came a long way because we've had those conversations where it's like we not just shooting the shit. We actually having. I'm learning about Bobby. Bobby's learning about me.
Facts.
Deeper than the surface shit. So me and your relationship is different from me and E relationship, and you and E relationship is different than me and your relationship. You know what I'm saying? That same shit with him, but he was in that older age bracket where it was like, nah, like, bro, like I kind of look up to you a little bit. And I don't know. It's another one of those trauma things where it's like I finally opened myself up to like embrace a nigga that was older than me and look at you more than just a friend and give you more of me than just, you know what I'm saying, basic everyday friendship. And once you went through a tumultuous point in your life, now I don't exist no more. Like I'm not gonna let myself be hurt like that again.
Okay,
like,
well,
I'm cool. Like but I ain't even gonna hold you, G, and we can get off of this. The only other man in my life, which is sad to say, the only other man, I ain't gonna say sad to say because I love that man, but he's dead, rest in peace. Only other man I've ever looked at like a father figure was a fat white dude that coached my kids. But he tied my tie at my wedding.
Oh, okay.
Like that's how close me and him was. He died, rest in peace. His wife is still alive. I still fuck with her. But he was the only other person in my life that I ever looked at like, damn, like you could be like my mentor for the rest of my life. And you know what I'm saying? He had cancer and he died. But
sorry for your loss.
Yeah, that shit tough. That shit's still tough. I ain't even gonna hold you. But even with that, like I'm super cool with his kids. His two sons, I'm super cool with. His wife, I'm super cool with. Like, and I don't think that I swear I hate my heart can't take that shit again.
Okay.
My heart can't take another man breaking my heart. I can't do it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't do it. I really don't believe for the rest of my life that I will ever have a man that is that much older than me that I will look at like that. Because I can't. No. The first one to break my heart, I ain't had no choice. That was blood, nigga. I'm supposed to look at you like that, but you broke my heart. And then the second one was not his fault, but my heart's broken. And then the nigga that I moved on to after that I was gearing up to be that type of close with, you don't answer my phone calls. So nah, I can't even see it. I'm cool. I'm cool with just having friends.
Well, you know, I can't replace none of them, but you know, if you need somebody, you can holler at me. But what?
You know me, I'm gonna talk.
Bring it back to the other conversation. You were saying everybody got that one person they can talk to.
Yeah. No, we was talking about the Joe and Ish shit.
Yeah. But you said we was talking about
Oh yes, that nigga. That nigga. If I saw him with her, regardless if we in cordial, if we in bad, if I ever saw him with her by themselves, I got beef. Cause you know my beefs. You know my beefs with her. Every time that I felt like I needed to get some shit off, I called you and I told you about it. You know what I'm saying? I got the toxic shit off to you. Now, you know what I'm saying? And after I get my toxic shit off, I go back and have a conversation with her as a healthy individual. But there is somebody that I call on a regular basis that I get my toxic bullshit off to. All that bullshit that happens, like when you get into an argument and you can't watch your mouth, I get that off to my homie. You know what I'm saying? And he let me go off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll call him, he pick up the phone, yo, bro, I just need to get some shit off real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, so this is what happened and and then I just go the fuck off, bro. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however the fucking long I need to go off. And then we get done. He be like, all right, you good? You got it out your system? Yeah, I'm cool. All right, cool. What's up then? How the business going? How the pod doing? How the kids doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, he let me do that. So that's the type of nigga, if I ever saw him with her, it would be different no matter how we broke up. In the way that Ish and Joe, they've had spurts of not talking to each other. So I feel like they might have had, obviously this is speculation, but I feel like they would have that type of relationship where Joe and Ish probably call each other and get their shit off. So for him to be that passionate about that, for him to see Joe with that girl, that hurt him. Like,
oh yeah, it definitely did. You can tell how he got angry and shit.
And I like it's one of those things where it's like people always say you gotta pick your friends better and all that type of shit, but I don't think it's that. I think it's sometimes that people don't really realize that life goes on no matter what you're going through. Like, in Joe's eyes, that could have been completely innocent. It could have been completely innocent, bro. We was just smoking hookah, bro. That's like yeah, nigga, but I was in love with that bitch. Like, what the fuck?
For 9 years, yes, he was definitely in love with her.
Like, I was in love.
I think you might miss her. I think you still might be.
Like, I definitely want to know what his girl said to him after watching that. I don't know if she subscribed to the Patreon, but I want to know what she said to him after seeing that clip. Because he was mad.
I wonder what his current girl said.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Or was that the chick? Was that the one?
No. He wasn't talking about her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, he's still with Shorty.
Okay.
But no, that's I want to know what the current girl said to him that night when he got home. After that clip went viral, I want to know what that conversation was like. Like, damn, you still love this bitch or something? Like,
yeah. Well, that got real heated. That wasn't just no like little spit spat argument or whatever. Nah, that was deep shit.
Yeah.
Like, bridges could have got burned that day.
Yeah, facts. Because it could have been just as easy as, no, nigga, you have entertained my ex before. Remember I saw you with I was smoking hookah in your house. Yeah. You entertained bitches before. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been just a disagreement, a pod argument. That was a real argument. That nigga was really upset.
What else could we unpack from that?
We didn't went on so many tangents. I don't even remember the end of it. It was something at the end that I wanted to talk about. I know Joe has said if I was fucking her, I could see you feeling like that. That ain't the part I wanted to talk about though. Oh, niggas lying. Niggas lying about entertaining your girl. Or so the topic that I wanted to bring out of it, outside of, have you ever did it? Like,
have you ever entertained somebody's ex?
Purposely.
Like, entertained? Nah, that sounds like describe underage.
Right, that definitely sounds like describe underage.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. It might not have been intentional. I may not have realized I was doing it at the time, but my right hand man, he had him and his shorty had broke up or whatever. Matter of fact, I told the story on the podcast about my villain origin story. Like,
oh yeah,
I was fucking with this girl, you know what I mean, and he was fucking with her cousin. Well, me and the cousin, we couldn't stand each other at first, but then after a while, like even after we were all hanging together and all that, we was close. Like, she was the female version of my homie, like the female version of my right hand man. We was that fucking close, and we was all together all the time. So after they broke up, like, he wasn't on her no more, but she wanted him back, and I would still try to like kind of get them together and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I really like them together.
Right.
But outside of that, that was like really like legit. She was my motherfucking homie. Her birthday was a few days ago too. But we used to kick it though. We used to kick it. We ain't never like kick it like outside of. You know, we would just always we talk on the phone and shit like that. Matter of fact, after a while, I ended up actually developing a crush on her for real.
Appreciate you, Jamar.
Thanks, Jamar. Yeah, see, Everett, we dope without you, little open shirt, bitch. Nah, but yeah, I ended up developing a little crush on her or whatever. You know what I mean? Because we was just having conversations and just getting that close or whatever.
Yeah. And
I felt foul about it. And I told my right hand man, he just laughed that shit off. For years, he was like, man, if you don't go ahead and try to get at her, I ain't thinking about her no more. Just go ahead and take her. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I feel like I was betraying my homie. I even told her about it. I ended up telling her about it because I wanted to keep it real with her. But what I did was, you know what? That was some sucker shit that I did, yo. That was some sucker shit. Because I ended up telling her, like, yo, I got a crush on you, but I don't want you to tell me if you got a crush on me or nothing like that. Because I was scared of the answer. That was some suck ass shit. Now that I think that was some fucking shit.
That's back to what we should have named this episode. That's trauma. That's man trauma. Now that's a trauma that every man goes through. We get rejected so much by society. We get rejected by our parents. We get rejected by our siblings. We get rejected by not every woman, but we get rejected by women on a daily basis. We get rejected because we're black men. We get rejected everywhere that we move. So we always fear rejection. As a man, you always fear rejection. As a black man, you definitely always fear rejection because every aspect of our life we get rejected. You know what I'm saying? As kids, and I think, some women might feel this way too, but as kids, in most black households, you're told from a very young age, I can't wait for you to be 18 so you can get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
That's trauma. That's rejection. Like, you know what the fuck that does to a child? I can't wait for you to get out of my house. You're my mom, bro. What are you talking about? You can't wait for me to get out of your house.
Like, I can't wait to abandon you.
Yeah, the black household is famous for that, bro. Like, we have no aspect of keeping our kids around till their mid-20s or like they're 30 years old so they can learn about being an adult, introduce bills one at a time so niggas can get used to paying bills on a monthly basis, introduce credit to a motherfucker, introduce like this and that, and going to the doctors, making your own doctor's appointments, making sure you go to the dentist. The shit that comes with being an adult in the black community, we do not stress that shit enough.
We don't. Like,
from a very young age, our parents tell us, I can't wait for you to be 18 so you can get out my house. That's one of the first things that you get seared into your brain as a child.
Right.
So that's your first taste of rejection. And then 9 times out of 10, you're hearing that from a woman. So then you go into the dating world and then it's, oh, damn, I think you cute. And then they got this whole bullshit. The worst thing you can hear is no. Nigga, have you ever heard you? Like, man, I've heard you.
Man, look at your broke, ugly ass, suck ass out my motherfucking face. You dusty. Look at your shoes. They leaning. Your hat dirty. Bro. You stink. Yeah, it ain't just no.
It ain't just no.
Especially if they're in front of somebody.
Like, I don't think that women, I'm gonna pick on y'all for a minute because I don't believe that y'all life is head and shoulders and knees and toes above ours, but I do think that y'all have a lot of a softer life than men have growing up and getting into adulthood. But as soon as a girl starts to develop, she doesn't hear no as often as we do. You can have pimples all on your face. If you got titties, 14-year-old niggas, 14-year-old kids want to have sex with 14-year-old girls. They don't give a fuck what that girl look like. She got titties. I like titties. You know what I'm saying? As a growing man, as a young man going into your adulthood, all you ever hear is rejection. Like, you have to be an exceptional man early to not be rejected on a regular basis. You have to be a certain height. You have to be a certain build. You have to be your face has to be a certain level of symmetrical, because you know that's how they gauge beauty, is how symmetrical your face is. Like, you have to be almost perfect as a child to not get denied or rejected. And then when you become an adult, you have to be the richest, wealthiest nigga in the world and have accolades to back the shit up, so women still don't
You gotta
reject
be the best looking. You gotta be 6 foot with a beard, with a body, with a big dick, and know how to eat pussy and all that other shit. I mean, and you gotta accept her kids, and you can't be no sucker, and you gotta accept all her flaws, and you gotta be able to cook, and you gotta work, and then come home and be able to do all this shit for her and all that. It's a lot.
It is, and I don't think that there's enough emphasis put on the male struggle in this world. And it's so fucked up because the men that are telling our story are the ones that are doing it for clicks and views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The what's the little light-skinned Serbian nigga name? Not Serbia. Shit, the little light-skinned cat that used to do MMA.
Andrew Tate.
We got Andrew Tate telling our story. We got the niggas on Fresh and Fit Pod telling our story, because the niggas sprinkle in a little bit of misogyny in they shit, and they keep putting shit on women. Like, and y'all want to keep talking about women and what women ain't doing. No. Let's talk about what men need. Fuck what women can do for us. Fuck what women do to us. What do men need? And that's what the fuck we have not been talking about in this society of fucking clicks and views and virality. And there are not enough people going viral talking about what men need without having to mention a fucking woman. Bro, we need to talk to each other. We need to uplift each other. We need to check on each other's mental health. We need to be talking, like, we need to be able to call a nigga and like I made the joke last week that I hate the pause game. Yeah, we're trying to, develop a podcast. There has to be some version of comedy in it, blah, 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 blah. I get all of that. That's cool. But in real life, I don't play the pause game. Like, if you notice on this episode, we maybe have said pause 2 or 3 times because we both understand what type of conversation that we've been having for the past.
Exactly. There was a couple of possible moments that you said that I let slide.
And that's what I'm saying, though. Like, when it gets to a point to where we're having a real conversation, there has to be real conversation energy surrounding that. And men have this fucking trauma built up in us that when we start to open up and reveal our feelings, somebody's supposed to shut that shit down, because you're a man. You're not supposed to have feelings.
Right.
The feelings that we're allowed to experience is joy. So let me crack a joke and make this nigga laugh real quick so we can get off of this serious shit. Like, no, nigga, we need to have these fucking conversations.
You said something a little. My bad, man. I was the whole time you was talking, I was listening, but at the same time, I'm doing self inventory and shit. I'm still thinking about that shit.
Yeah, I saw you thinking.
Yeah, man. I really owe my right hand man. You know what I mean? I really owe old girl an apology, because that was some sucker shit on more than one level. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I betrayed my homie, even though he kept saying, you know what I mean, nah, go ahead and do that. I never did, but the feeling's still there, like, you know what I mean, like I betrayed him anyway. I told her, like, hey, I got a crush on you, but don't tell me what you, because I don't want to know the answer. What if she felt the same way about me and I just deprived her out of that and shit? And then what's worse, what if she did that, and what if she did have feelings for me, and then I went on ahead and went with that? Now, you know what I mean, now I really, you know what I mean, stabbed my homie in the back.
Yeah, but that's your point of view, though. From his point of view, he didn't see nothing wrong with it. I think sometimes we need to check our own ego and figure out how to push it to the side. If somebody is telling, it's the person that you feel that you're doing wrong is telling you no, it's okay, I can only take you at your word. So okay, now it's okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? If y'all would have got together or whatever, and then he would have came back, then you would have knew for sure. But right now you just speculating. He told you that it was okay. So that's really all you can go off of. So
But how many times have we seen people feel like that and say, yeah, I mean, that's okay. And yeah, I mean, but they really was just trying to appease you, trying to make it seem like, and not saying that's what my right-hand man did, but there have been plenty of, I'm pretty sure you've seen it too, like where motherfuckers will say, yeah, nah, don't do that. I mean, it's all good. But in reality, it ain't. But they were just trying to not look like a sucker and not try to be a complainer or no shit like that. How many times have we seen that happen when, and then like in reality, they burning up, seething inside and shit. You know what I mean?
That's trauma.
I'm not saying that's what my right hand man would have did or that's what he was doing on the low, but I didn't want to take the chance.
Yeah,
because I've seen that happen before.
But again, that's trauma. That's trauma.
Yeah, that's definitely trauma.
That's man trauma where we feel like we can't speak our mind because we're going to feel like we're inconveniencing somebody else. That's trauma. Like,
I gotta holler at him. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
That shit is tough. Like, being a man in America is fucking tough, bro. And then being a black man on top of that is even more tough. Because we face shit that the white man does not face. We face shit that, you know, the Latino don't touch. The Asian community don't touch. You know what I'm saying? Like we have so many more issues in America. I'm gonna say in America because in everywhere else in the world, they love niggas. Like,
no, they don't. But go ahead.
Not everywhere, but you know what I'm saying? Versus this one fucking country. Everybody else loves us. Us and probably England. Like America and England, probably not. Everywhere else, we're accepted. For at least for what we are. Not because we're black.
I'm gonna show you some videos.
That's what I'm saying.
Not right now, but I'm gonna let you go off. I want to hear your point.
Everywhere. I'm saying it's not everywhere, but it's not what the fuck this is. It's not. And over there, you know, the place. I'm sure wherever you're pulling up, the people there know it's not systemic. It's the, you know what I'm saying? Going back to our relationship conversation. It's not where in America, it wasn't us that came up with this idea. You know what I'm saying? Back to that conversation. We know why it is what it is over here. In those places that you may or may not bring up, those places,
China,
motherfuckers
fucking
know.
Russia, fucking
but you know
Korea,
going into that motherfucker. Just like, you know what I'm saying, the Africans, the diaspora that come over here and try to better their lives that come from Africa. They know what they're getting into when they come over here. They know what it's like. They don't know exactly what it's like because they've never lived here.
But then again, he was young when he came here, though.
That's what I'm saying. And that's like even to that point, like, you know what, the America is still, you know, home of the free, land of the brave, whatever the fuck that bullshit they be peddling. But this is also, even with all the bullshit I'm talking, I still don't want to live nowhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to
I still want to go back to Africa, though.
I would like to visit. I don't know if I would want to live there. You know what I'm saying? I've obviously I've never been out of the country, but the spoils that I'm able to enjoy here in America, you would have to go head and fucking shoulders, knees, toes, toenails, fingernails, elbows, back of the knees, earlobes. Like, you have to go crazy for me to want to leave America and uproot my entire life to move somewhere else.
What about dual citizenship? Like Ludacris.
Yeah, but that, I'm lazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm lazy. I don't want to have to do all that shit. I don't want to have to do what it takes to become a dual citizen. That's why I could never. I can't say that I couldn't have been born a different race, because obviously I would have had to do what the fuck I had to do. But as a 35-year-old man, I can't see myself going anywhere else where I'm going to want to learn enough about their country to need dual citizenship. Not when I enjoy what I enjoy in America.
I would. Because what if I go over there and feel like a lot of these other motherfuckers that don't want to come back?
Yeah. I mean, if that was the case, and I'm not saying that I'm completely closed to it. I'm just saying that with what I enjoy in America, you would have to blow me out the water for me to be like, damn, maybe I should think about staying here a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got to think, anywhere you go, you starting from the ground up. You don't know nobody. You ain't got no job. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally starting from the ground up. So, I mean, obviously, if you got some money put away, if you move into another country, you got some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's first and foremost. So if you move into another country, you got some money. So if I move into another country, something would have to pull me there. Like once I got there, something would have to happen for me to be like, damn, bro, I don't want to leave. And I know for, a lot of Black Americans that go over to, places like Africa, places like Japan, like there's a few of those countries out there that just embrace Black people for being Black people and let them be, you know what I'm saying? They just let us be us, and we're not labeled anything in their country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That security and that safety, that could be enough to keep me there. But
I think me going over there and seeing the amount of Black people thriving, seeing the love, and seeing like experiencing that how like white people feel like they home because they here because that's what they see. You know what I mean? They the majority over here. Well, I mean, I feel like us being a majority over there, me and seeing a bunch of Black people just, loving on each other and, just being cool with each other and shit like that. And, I ain't got to fear my own people over there. I think that'll be enough to get me want to stay. That alone would be enough to get me want to stay.
But I don't think that in this new social media era, I don't think that there's anywhere in the world that's safe enough where you shouldn't fear people.
You got a point.
If this was 20 years ago, I would be 100% on board with you. But right now in 2023, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. Like you run the risk of bullshit happening to you for a viral clip anywhere in the world now. Just because people want to go viral. You know what I'm saying? You could get murdered because somebody want to go viral. Like that shit is dangerous everywhere you go.
Yeah, you don't want to end up on a new what was that one website that we had? Rotten.com.
Rotten.com. Yeah. Like I don't know, bro. It's definitely something I had to. We gonna close up here soon, but I had the conversation.
We want to get to all the rest of this shit on the list.
Are we? Do we got to get to it? Because I don't even know about the rest of this shit. But no, I was having a conversation with Mama B about she was talking about going out of town and shit. And I forget exactly what she was saying, but she was like, I don't feel safe in different cities and da 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 da. I was like, Mama, the same shit that can happen to you here that can happen anywhere else. Like, he was like, yeah, but I know people here. I said, Mama, do you think if somebody try to kidnap you or try to do something to you that you're gonna be able to have time to call a nigga that you know? Like, if somebody want to do something to you, they gonna do something to you. They're gonna wait for you to make a call for you to have backup. Like, you should be on guard everywhere,
right?
Especially where you comfortable.
Yeah,
that's where the shit happen. The shit don't happen where you uncomfortable because you already on guard. You need to be on guard when you're comfortable.
Yeah, like look at Nipsey. I don't mean to bring him up. Bro, like he was comfortable. He was at home for real.
Nigga, like all these
dogs.
Niggas is getting murdered in their home city.
Where they comfortable at.
they not getting killed in foreign places. They getting killed at home. And if you could kill a nigga with millions of dollars, what the fuck you gonna do to me?
Right.
Like, nah, bro, I'm on guard all day, 24/7. Especially as a black man that live in this fucking neighborhood.
You had said something earlier. I think it was about the rejection, and I wanted to say something about damn, I can't remember what you said. That I had a response for it, but I can't remember the thing you said that I had the response for.
The parent rejection. They reject you about
It's like like relationship rejection. It was something about being rejected by women or something. Shit.
I don't know. We done had a whole bunch of think pieces today.
Cause I was about to say, like, damn, if I could remember what the fuck you just said. I should have said something right then. Fuck.
I don't know. I think we could skip the rest of this shit, Bobby. I think all three of these. Well, that first one, outside of the Ish versus everybody.
Yeah,
that's the second one I won't ever hear for.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, all right, yeah, we can skip that. We can skip
that one.
Yeah, we can skip that one.
And then the one up under that, I actually had a call to make for that, but our job did their 50-year anniversary up at Kings Island today, so she up there, so I know she ain't gonna answer the phone.
Oh, word! Oh shit! Congratulations.
Yeah, whatever. And then the hip hop 50 is all year. I definitely want to dive deep into that, but I want that to be like
all three of us.
Yeah, and not the majority of that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I do want that to be a good amount of the podcast, like a good amount of the episode. I don't want to just touch on that. Pause.
We can have a guest for that. Bring Grizz or Rax back. Bring Dion back. Bring Mac back.
We definitely need to get Dion back.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see his his announcement?
Nah, what huh?
Him and his wife got a podcast coming. Healthy Convo.
Oh no, shit, no. Damn, I thought he already had a podcast. Two G's in the pod.
Yeah, they got that. Him and his wife about to do one.
That's what's up. I ain't even see that shit.
Yeah.
He don't even pop up in my motherfucking feed no more like that for real.
Yeah, that shit called Healthy
Fame
Convo.
just tagged me in something with his new single about to come out called Volume.
Yeah.
He was talking about he wanted to vote for the cover for it or whatever. But yeah, that's a damn. I ain't heard from Dion in a minute.
Yeah,
I saw him the other day. I ran into him a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I done ran into Mac outside a couple times. I'll be on the bus. I done came out of a grocery store and that nigga, or out of a gas station, that nigga pumping gas. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing here?
Mac came up here like last month. Mac came to the house like last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he just ducking me. Okay, that's cool.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say why he came over. There was a reason he came over. I ain't gonna say why because you know what I mean. But nah. We chopped it up for a little minute. I mean, a couple seconds or whatever.
Yeah, I ain't seen none of these niggas. I don't think anybody that's been a guest on the pod outside of being here for being a guest has been to my house.
Nah. Well, nah. Well,
Grizz is my blood, and I don't think that.
Well, yeah.
That nigga ain't even seen the house outside of that day. Oh no, he might have came over.
Damn.
I think he came over for Easter, like the first year we was here or something, or maybe a cookout or something. I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know.
That
nigga busy.
like that?
And that nigga live far away now. He don't live where he used to stay in Westwood. He live far away now. I don't even. I'll catch that nigga on the day when he in the city. That nigga ain't close no more.
That's what you do when you level up, bro.
Bro, facts.
Oh yeah, he did say he. Never mind. I ain't gonna say, but he said it on the pod.
Did he?
I ain't gonna say where he at. No, I ain't gonna say where he at. But I remember where he say he moved to. But yeah, he a good little minute away. Because I mean, he had said that he had. I mean, had his kid with him, and he ain't want to have to go back and forth and shit. I'm still trying to think of what you said because it was a good one.
I don't know. I said a bunch of shit today.
Yeah, it was about the rejection from women.
I said a bunch.
My response. And my response to it was how much of that can be contributed to our self-worth being tied to women. But I can't remember what that was. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Our fear of rejection. I think it was our fear of rejection by women.
How much of that could be contributed to our self-worth being laced with women?
Being linked to, or not how much can be contributed to it.
It plays a part though. It does play a part.
I think it plays a huge part because we've been taught early to as Everett would say, hold the almighty vagina on a pedestal.
Yeah, and I think it's. I mean, obviously, I think it's more than that. I think it's more than just
Oh, you can take that banner away. We getting back in the conversation.
Okay. I forgot I put it up. I think that. How can I put this? I think that putting the way that he worded it is very barbaric, but there's a lot of men that think that way, where it's like, oh well, I ain't putting pussy on a pedestal. Like, it's not about putting pussy on a pedestal. At the end of the day, we crave companionship as men, as women, as humans. Humans
are social creatures.
Yeah, we crave it. Like, now, whether you believe that humans should be monogamous or not, that's completely.
That's a whole different combo.
Yeah, that's all personal shit. Like, that's whatever. But we crave people. Like, have you ever been single long enough to where it's like, damn, like I hear all the time, like, I just miss sleeping next to motherfuckers. Like,
oh yeah. That usually happens after, like, with me, it usually happens like maybe a year and a half after being by myself. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm cool with being by myself, but sometimes I want to sleep with somebody. I want to wake up to a warm body
type shit. Like,
and then then I go pay for pussy, and then they'd be like, all right, you can leave now. And I'm like, all right, I got my feeling, then I'm good for another 6 months.
like I be going through that shit now, living with my wife, because I only get to sleep next to her twice a week doing nights.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 2 days a week that I get to sleep next to my wife. Like, I'll be lonely as fuck during the week, nigga. I'll be sleep during the day, like cuddling up with her motherfucking body pillow, because you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't get to feel that presence next to me. So with our, you know what I'm saying, like you said, with our value being tied to women, I think that it works both ways, because a lot of women's value is tied to being a mother, which they need us for, being a wife that they need us for. Like, a lot of women's value is tied to a man as well. Now, this whole new fake feminist movement where they're trying to abolish that, where they feel like they don't need men, I don't understand that, but
they'll find out. There's
no, you will never hear a prominent man say bitches ain't shit. Prominent women say niggas ain't shit all the time.
Definitely.
But
because once they get money or whatever, they feel like they don't need us no more.
Yeah, because the money that women make,
that road can't dig them guts.
The money that women make is not tied to our household running properly, unless she's the breadwinner. Like, if I'm a millionaire and I get a millionaire wife, her money is not, you know what I'm saying, is not for running the house. You know what I'm saying? Most, top tier men, or whatever the fuck they want to call them nowadays, like, shit, I heard a quote, I don't even remember who the fuck it was. It was an older black lady. She said her husband, when she met her husband, they was having a conversation, and he was real nonchalant at the first date or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, man, all I see is all these alpha men. They always talking to me and doing this and doing that. He's like, I'm not an alpha man. He said, I am a masculine man. Like, I don't need to be an alpha. He's like, alpha men are hunters. I don't need to hunt you. I'm a masculine man. My masculinity is going to draw you to me. My masculinity is going to make you submit to me. My masculinity is going to make you, is going to prove to you that I can protect you. My masculinity is going to prove to you that I can provide for you. I don't need to be an alpha dog. I don't need to hunt you down. I don't need to apply pressure because I'm going to be different than the niggas that you're talking about. The niggas that you're talking about is applying pressure. They, ooh, let me talk to you. Let me, they trying to jump through hoops just to get your attention. And she said that he told her, like, it's not that I'm ignoring you or anything like that, but my masculinity exudes off of me because I am a masculine man. I don't need to jump through hoops. I don't need flair. I don't need blah, 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 blah. He was like, I look good, I dress good, I smell good, and I know what I bring to a relationship. That is going to exude off of me. And she said once that nigga got done talking, she knew she was going to marry him. Now, she was probably exaggerating for the podcast or whatever the fuck she was on. But she was like, once he said that, I already knew what our relationship was about to be. And she was like, I submitted immediately because he commanded that. He didn't have to ask me to submit. I submitted as soon as he got done talking. And we wasn't even in a relationship yet.
I got a question.
What's up?
How do as far as the fear of rejection go, how do men get to that point where it's, I mean, where it's like we don't have to fear it? Like, how do we get? Because I think the vast majority of it is our fear of rejection is tied to our self-worth being like tied to, you know, women, and that's why we fear the self-rejection. How do we reverse that? Because that's been a thing for generations.
My honest opinion is get you some female friends.
Get some female friends?
Get some female friends that's gonna tell you the truth about yourself.
But isn't that counterproductive? Our self-worth being tied to females and then have females tell us about ourselves? I mean, to like kind of beat us down even more?
No. What I'm saying is be comfortable. Well, I guess the first way to start is to be comfortable with criticism. Because a man can't tell you. It's like when all of these single women get in the comments and start telling Beyonce how to treat Jay-Z. Like that.
Meanwhile, they single and broke in the hood.
Yeah, that concept. But men, like when we, as men, we tend to go to other men and be like, damn, man, my shorty acting wild or whatever, and I did da 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 da, she did da 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 da. As a man, you are biologically fucking wired to think like a man. Thinking like a man doesn't always attract women. You have to get both sides of the equation. You have to get, okay, this is what I do. I do this, and this for my woman. But there also needs to be the other, like the running joke on here is I ride the fence a lot. This is the reason why I ride the fence a lot, is because I have a lot of women in my life that we have an open end communication where if I'm wilding, they're going to tell me. They're not just gonna like it. And then if they feel like, because I don't really talk about my, like, now that's one thing I don't do. I don't talk to other women about my relationship.
Okay.
Because that's a door that I don't even want. I don't even want that bitch cracked. Fuck opened. I don't want that cracked. I'm not talking to other women about my shit. But when it comes to, I try to figure out a way to put it just in my perspective. And a woman that you have an open lane of communication with, and that's not scared to tell you shit about yourself that might be turn offs to other women, or that might be something that you should work on as far as your personality or something like that, you don't have to always take it and use it. But having that open lane of communication, I think, is one way that because at the end of the day, we want women. Regardless if our worth is tied to women or not, we want women. We want to attract women. So it's like work out all your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. You say that I don't look approachable, or I don't do this, or I don't do that. All right, cool. Some girls ain't gonna like it, some girls are. But if I gotta, like, for me personally, I don't think that the biggest rejection that I fear from a woman today would be as if she just came to me one day unprovoked and said, I want a divorce. That would be my biggest regret or rejection. Like, if we weren't beefing, she had never let on that she was unhappy or anything like that. If she just came to me one day and said, Brandon, I want a divorce. If she would just come up to me and say that, I would be like, well, damn, I thought we was good. You know what I'm saying? That would be my rejection. There's really no way to get
nowhere and shit.
Yeah. But as far as, you know, what you're saying, when you're getting into rejection with women that you're courting or that you might be dating or early relationship or something like that, there has to be some type of quid pro quo in it. So yeah, you can talk to guys and, you know, how do you approach women? How do you know what I'm saying? How do you do this? How do you do that? How you do it? Like, yeah, that's cool, but that only works on certain women. So there needs to be some type of women in your life where it's like, yeah, well, like, because you always need that. You need that one that's in the hood, that's ghetto. You need the classy one. You need the bougie one, and then you need like a middle of the. You need a middle of the. Like, you need more than one woman in your life, just like you need more than one man in your life that can tell you shit that you don't already know about yourself. Like, there should be somebody in your corner at all times that can tell you something that you don't know or that you don't notice.
Yeah.
And I feel like that should come from men and women, and it can help you with that rejection, because it's like, okay, cool. These motherfuckers keep telling me what's wrong with me. If I can accept that from them, then somebody that I don't give a fuck about ain't gonna hurt me as much.
Okay. Now, while I respect and kind of agree with your point, I kind of gotta disagree with you too, and I may be a little biased because of the books I've been reading and all that. But I believe that one of the ways that we can, and you might be right, but I believe that a way that we can get away from our fear of rejection from women is to be around more men and, you know, congregate with more men and stop being in competition with each other, give each other the game and all that. Because like I said, well, like we've established, a lot of our self-worth is tied to women. What if we reversed that? What if our self-worth wasn't tied to women, but tied to ourselves and to, you know, the camaraderie of us and other men? I mean, I think if we could get to that point, I think we can reverse the fear of self-rejection from women. Because if we ain't if our self-worth ain't tied to women, then the rejection from them won't hurt.
That's true. And I think that's also that's another one of those kind of what you just said. Like, I kind of agree with you, but I kind of don't.
And we can agree to disagree. I mean, we a lot of times we have different paths to get to the same place. Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah. That's totally okay.
The nature, I ain't even gonna say the nature. No, it is the nature. The nature of a man is to compete.
Yeah.
Like, so that would be going against our primal urges to compete, just so we don't fear rejection anymore. Like, that's a primal thing for men, to compete with other men.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, so congregating them, and then. But
what if we had like a core group or whatever that we didn't compete with? I'm not saying eliminate competition with men completely, because you still gotta. I wouldn't even say an ego, but like you said, it's a primal urge. Like we hardwired to be like that, like peacock and shit like that.
Yeah.
But what if we had like a group of friends or brothers and stuff or something like that we can build up relationships with, to where our self-worth ain't so tied up with women, ain't so linked to women.
Well,
I mean,
have a
brother that can tell us like, you good, And I know I won't even say to the immature. To some people, what I'm saying, even I thought it, while I was speaking about it, it kind of sounds a little homoerotic. Like to just be around dudes. I'm not saying be around dudes, but all the time, but to be around dudes enough to where your self-worth isn't so tied to women. It sounds a little like, well, why don't you just be with a man? It kind of sounds like that, and I can see where it sounds like that.
Men need men just like women need women. I don't trust a woman that has no women friends. I don't trust a man that has no male friends. I don't. It makes no fucking sense. If you are a male and you have no male friends, there is something wrong with you. If you are, why don't men want to be around you if you're a man? If you're a woman and you have no female friends, why don't women want to be around you? There is a problem with
right. You. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you're the problem? If you have you don't have not one female friend. Like, I know some niggas that be like, if she ain't got a childhood friend, I wouldn't fuck with her. I don't go back that far. You don't need to have a childhood friend. I don't care about how long your friendships last. Friendships end and start all the fucking time. If you don't have any female friends, I think that there's something wrong with you. If you don't have any male friends as a male, I think that there's something wrong with you. If everybody that you hang out with is a woman, as a man, there is something wrong with you. Why don't men gravitate to you? Why don't men want to be around you? Why do you not have male friends? That is a problem.
Because you don't have. I think it might be because you don't have any masculine energy, and that's why you relate with females more. If
you're not a threat.
If you a man and all of your women friends are women. That's because you don't really have any masculine energy. You one of the girls, to be honest, and that's why men stay away from you, because if they hang around you too much, that's gonna rub off on them. Pause.
And to your what you said earlier about the homoerotic shit, I'm kind of tired of that. Not you specifically, but I'm tired of that narrative.
I know what you mean.
There's a lot of women that really think that shit. Like there's especially in social media, there's a whole campaign against, well, why you spending so much time with your boys? You might as well date one. Well, look here, sweetheart. If you're my wife, or you're my girlfriend, or you're my fiance, or you're whatever, you're my situationship. Why the fuck do I need to spend 100% of my time with you? Why can I not have friends outside of you? Why are I feel like that again is trauma. Why are you so invested in 24 hours of my life? Why does your time have to be taken up with mine? Why does my time have to be taken up with yours? Why?
Because they done lost their dads. They don't have enough male companionship, and now they looking for all that shit they lost in their dad. They looking for you to fill it. But that's another conversation for another day. What?
I don't like that. It's fucking weird.
What, you don't like that fact, or you don't like my answer?
I don't like the fact.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I don't know too many people who do. And I don't think too many people realize it either. Or some people realize it and ignore it. That's another big problem in the Black community as well. There's a lot of problems that we know and we see, and still ignore it, and still go the opposite to do the bullshit that we know that's wrong for us.
Yeah,
I'm guilty of it as well.
Oh no, we all guilty of it. It's just one of those things. Like, I don't understand the concept of me not having friends because I have a wife. Like, why can't I just go kick it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's so like, why can't I go grab a drink with my friends? Why are y'all so threatened by gaming systems? Why are y'all so threatened by me getting a drink with my homies? Why are you
because women don't want men having fun without them.
bro? I swear to God, like, in I can't say this for myself because you know what I'm saying, perfect family man, all that good shit. But I don't understand. I do not understand people not allowing their spouses to have a life outside of them. Like, and I know that sounds redundant to my past thing about, you know, we need to be friends and all that type of shit. Guess what? Friends don't be with each other all the time. I don't know how many of you motherfuckers are in relationships, but if you see that motherfucker every day, you're going to get tired of them if all you do is ever see that person. You're going to get tired. Some days I need my wife to get the fuck out of my face. Some days I need to get the fuck out of her face. Like, after vacation be great, but by the time Friday, Saturday come around, we be tired of each other. We be in separate rooms. Like, when the pandemic happened, it was awesome. Everything was shut down. I was spending more time with the family. We was all in love. Fucking, there's a picture on my Facebook right now of my TV and both of the boys' TV in the living room playing 2K. We had a ball for about a week. After that week, bro, we devoted time to not being around each other. Everybody would go to a separate room in the house and do whatever the fuck they wanted. We had devoted family time. Me and Justine had our devoted marriage time, and then we had time where it was like, hey, look, I'm going to the basement. Don't fucking talk to me. Tyler's going to go to his room. Elijah's going to go to his room. Natalie's going to go to her room. And Justine, you can pick from the living room or your room. I don't give a fuck. But everybody just don't talk to each other for a little bit. Like, you get tired of being around motherfuckers, and people be acting like that shit don't happen.
It definitely happens. Being around somebody for too long, you know what I mean, you definitely gonna feel it. You know what I mean? It's gonna get stale. Motherfuckers need their space. Like, as human beings, I know that we are social beings, but at the same time, we do need some fucking space.
I need time to miss you. Like, what happened to that? What happened to that? I need time to miss you, nigga. Like, get out my fucking face.
And yeah, as much as we are social creatures, we are still individuals, and we need that individual time to ourselves. Like, I mean, it's natural. Like, we're social creatures, and we need to be around people, but we need to be ourselves too. Both can be true.
And to kind of cap off the conversation about the men's successfulness or whatever being tied to a woman.
Self-worth.
There is no man alive in the public space that is wealthy and single. There are a lot of single wealthy women. There's not one man that is super wealthy. I mean, except for Elon Musk, but he just got divorced. He ain't gonna be single long.
I thought that was Jeff Bezos.
Oh yeah, that was Bezos. My bad. But yeah, when these niggas get single, bro, they start doing weird shit. Like, and I think that why it's still part of our self-worth. I think that women is queer pro, like, they need us like we need them. We complete each other. Like, we're yin yang. We're yin yang. Like, we're supposed to be together. In whatever capacity you want that to be, whether it's monogamous or not, whatever. But men and women are supposed to be, and I won't even put it down just to men and women. You're supposed to have somebody to share your life with. Somebody. And whoever that person is, that needs to be them. Like, we're on men and women now, so the conversation is men and women, But on a broader scale, y'all already know how I feel about that shit. Just find somebody that you can share your life experiences with. Do you know how not empty it would be, because I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but do you know somewhere in my heart, if I was single doing Bruised Teas, it would not hit the same if I couldn't
Because
tell
you ain't got nobody to share it with.
Yeah. Like the comments on Facebook is cool. You know what I'm saying? Every time I bring
That don't hit the same as, you know what I mean, your inner circle, your household being like, yo, I'm proud of you. I see what you doing.
That's
like,
different,
and that's
bro.
who you do it for. Like, at the end of the day, that's who you do it for. It don't hit the same without having somebody to do shit for.
I'm doing this shit so I can fucking retire my wife. I'm doing this shit so when Tyler gets in his mid-20s, I can send him $500 for no fucking reason. When Natalie turns 16, I might be able to buy her a first car. I wasn't able to do that for Tyler. I probably won't be able to do it for Elijah. But fucking 7 years down the line, I might be able to buy Natalie her first car. You know what I'm saying? Outright.
Fuck that, you will be able to. I'm claiming that shit for you.
Like, I want to be able to surprise my wife on her birthday with a brand new car or a fucking trip to fucking Malaysia or some shit. Like, just randomly do shit for my family. Like, that shit hits different when you ain't got nobody to do it for but you.
Yeah.
Like,
it's cool to be by yourself, but that shit get old after a while, yo.
That shit get old as fuck, bro. Like, motherfuckers don't really understand. Like, the one thing that I heard, and I don't want to harp on this nigga, we ain't really mentioned him once, but the one thing that Andrew Tate said that I was 100% behind, right? He was talking about some woman, like, nobody cares about your job, blah 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 blah. He said, I went to my grandmother's 82nd or 90th birthday or some shit, and there were like 60 people in there that all came out of her pussy.
You said that. You said that. You told that before.
Yeah, that stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said that shit that I said back in the beginning, and that stuck with you. That stuck with me when he said that. Like, again, I don't want to pick on women, but when you're 60, 70, 80 years old, nobody's judging you by what your career was. Nobody cares. Like, it's the hard truth, but nobody cares what you did to amass your fortune if you don't have anybody to leave it to. You don't have any kids, you don't have any grandkids, you don't have a husband. Now, I'm not talking about the women that can't have kids. I'm talking about the women that chose their career over having
a family and shit.
That is different. When you ain't got nobody to share your wealth with, that shit hurts. I'm not even
gonna get bored after a while.
I'm not even doing okay, nigga. I'm just breezing by. But if I couldn't share my shit, my money, like, you know how good it is. You know how good it feels for me to, you know what I'm saying, make 4 or 5 purchases and be able to take my family to fucking like Old Charlie's or some shit for a night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to splurge and do some shit like that. Bro, if it was just me and I didn't have no fucking kids, who the fuck am I taking to Old Charlie's? I got all this money, but I ain't got nobody to spend it with. Like, what? I don't understand.
Got good ass steak,
bro. I do not understand people. This shit is fucking weird, bro. Like, you ain't got nobody to spend your money with. Nobody. Like, no, fam, no, I can't do it. I think we need women just as much as they need us. What I really honestly think is that we fucking need to take it easy on each other. That's what I really think should happen. We need to take it easy on each other, especially now in 2023 with the fucking with all the fucking narratives running around now about how men treat women and how women treat men. We need to fucking take it easy on each other, because there's gonna come a time where we ain't gonna be having no race war. We're gonna have a fucking gender war. And then all the fucking babies gonna die out, and then fucking what? Like, what the fuck gonna happen when men hate women and women hate men, and fucking human race just dies off because we're all being dicks?
Then they get what they want: population control.
Fuck! By the time that shit happen, we all gonna be in the fucking offices killing each other because we hate each other. Like, that shit is fucking weird, bro. I don't understand why we keep perpetuating this shit over and fucking over. Like, this shit is fucking crazy as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Beige Rage, my guy, was popping.
Yo, what's good? What the fuck is that? Reindeer?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
All right, we can get up out of here. We going on.
I thought it was goats at first. I was like, oh shit, he's showing love, and then he fucking came in here and dropped fucking Bambi. Like, I don't know what this nigga doing. But nah, bro. Yeah, I just think we need to take it easy on each other, man. Cause this shit, they not making it easy. Oh, this nigga stupid.
Why are you calling your own name? Like, why? Why are you calling your own name? We know who you are. Hey, Buck, what's up with you?
But nah, bro. I think we need to give each other a lot more grace, because we're starting to get to the point to where the next generation is on the internet. Like, they're seeing how we're talking to each other and how we're treating each other. Like, motherfuckers thought that the gap between our generation and our grandparents' generation was big, bro. From our parents, like the 50-year-olds, from their generation down to Tyler's generation, that gap is huge, because of how we're talking to each other in our 30s and 40s. That gap is fucking huge, bro. I want grandkids. Like, I don't know about the rest of you niggas. I want grandkids. If my kids,
I don't want them right now though.
Like, yeah, I mean, Tyler's 18, so whenever the fuck he want to start having babies, I'm cool with it. But as long as
you say that he ain't ready yet, but I mean,
I don't think anybody ready at 18. But I'm saying at 18, it's not my problem.
So you think?
No, it's not my problem.
Definitely getting kids dropped off at your house if Tyler has this right now.
Financially, it is not my problem. I don't have to do anything. Anything that I do will be out the kindness of my heart of being a dad and loving my child. I don't have to do anything.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I won't. I'm not saying that I won't, because I'm a fucking softy for babies. Like, I have baby fever all the fucking time. I'm not saying that I won't. I'm just saying that I'm not obligated to.
This man say he got baby fever all the time.
I do, bro. You ain't never been around me when I be seeing babies, boy. I love babies.
No, I can imagine.
I love babies, bro. I ain't crazy. Like, I don't be trying to eat their toes and fucking smell their hair and all that shit like the weird people do. But no, I definitely be getting baby fever. Every once in a while, I tell Justine I want to have another baby, and then she tell me shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen.
How you gonna be like you got baby fever and you gonna got snipped?
I know I can't have no more babies. And I don't think I would, no bullshit. I don't think I would have baby fever as much as because it comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like a constant thing. But if I be around babies too much, I gotta hold the baby. Like, I got to. Like, I like babies. Like, that was Tony's stupid. You talk about fuck them babies.
Nah, Everett said kill them babies.
Nah, facts. Chuck her down the steps.
Chuck her down the steps.
I think that, like, that was the funnest time. Like, looking back, outside of my kids being old enough to understand what I be saying to them now, like, I think from like 4 or 5 to like 12, 13, like, it ain't really fun raising kids. You're just kind of raising kids. But
right,
that newborn to 4, that 4 years, bro, that shit is lovely, bro. Like, that's unconditional love. They don't know your faults yet. They just love seeing your face. Like, that's an unconditional I love you all the time, no matter what. You could tell me no, but I'm gonna come running to you if you call me in 2 minutes type shit. They don't hold grudges at that age. And then they get to like teenage years, it's like, now we can start having adult conversations. Now you understand when I'm talking about this or that, or girls, or finances, or getting a job, or what you want to do when you get out of school. You know what I'm saying? Like the conversations are different, so the relationship grows. That fucking like 5 to 12-year-old gap, bro. You just kind of there, like you there for the milestones, and you still love them and all that good shit. And I don't want to make it sound like you know what I'm saying, I'm wilding, but it outside of their accomplishments, nothing really exciting happens during those years. Like there's growth and all that shit, but really, you know what I'm saying, the past 7 years of the twins' life ain't nothing super exciting happen outside of their accomplishments.
Graduating 6th grade, shit
like shit like that. Like that's always shit that you gonna remember, but you don't remember when they were 9. You know what I'm saying? You remember when they was 2. You remember walking in the room and them motherfuckers lighting up like a Christmas tree. Like you remember that shit. Like
Gigi's nickname used to be Smiley because every time she would see me, she would just start smiling and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you remember that type of shit, but between 5 and 12, they lose some of that. They lose some of that innocence and start growing into people. And then once the teenage years hit, they either fuck with you or they don't. I know. I know. Tony about to be going through it here in a minute.
Man,
I know junior shit. What I think he said 6th grade. So yeah, it's not that time. So you know these next couple years, Tony, you and Junior gonna be having a lot of dope ass conversations. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's when it start. You are too, Bobby. Shit. Your kids, the twins just turned 12 too, didn't they?
Yeah, last Saturday.
Yeah. You and man about to have some real dope ass conversations in the next few years, bro.
Yeah, I'm certain of it.
I can't wait for y'all to experience it so we can have this conversation again, because that shit is fire, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like them teenage years when they can understand shit, adult shit, that shit, it ain't nothing like it, bro.
Where they're starting to understand adult shit.
Yeah.
They fully understand
it. But they can at least understand what you're saying.
Yeah, they understand some concepts and shit now.
Yeah, like I can't have the same conversation with, like I can't have the same conversation with Natalie that I can have with Elijah. Like,
of course not.
She's 9. She's not gonna understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Like,
right? She's still trying to play
type shit. Like, nah, facts, Tony. So I'm just glad I'm here to guide him.
Facts. That's big facts.
Big fuck. Yeah, you missed our dad conversation in the first hour of the pod, or that might have been the second hour of the pod.
No, that was the first hour.
We in hour 3 now.
We got to fuck up out of here.
Yeah, we ain't did a 3-hour pod in a while. I did not think we was gonna do 3 hours without Everett.
And without Everett.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I mean, we got to kick him off the pod, right?
Yeah, let his ass go down there to Cuba and wear open shirts.
Oh shit. Oh, Tony, you gotta get on Everett's IG, bro. Look at that nigga's stories. That nigga's out there is open shirt daddy.
Open shirt daddy, fat bitch.
Oh shit.
Fat bitch daddy.
It's been a nice episode. We're gonna have to start sending fucking Everett on vacation like once a month. So man,
yeah, definitely. Who the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Gang, y'all still running?
Yes,
gang,
sir.
Gang.
I want to make sure I wasn't seeing the wrong part. I just heard y'all talking about Everett with the shirt out.
Yeah, look. Tony said, I seen it, my boy living. And fuck Everett. Open shirt, fat bitch.
Nah, he definitely living spicy.
Living spicy.
That nigga's definitely on his he's definitely on his Tony Montana shit.
Oh yeah, you wasn't here for that before. Brandon called and he ain't answered the phone. This motherfucker called back like he just woke up. Like he ain't still on Eastern time and shit. Like it wasn't like 7 o'clock. Bitch, stop playing, bro. If you want to go fuck these hoes, just say that, bro. Like,
just say that. Just say that, bro.
Just say that, bro. He's a hoe.
Yo, Mufaro, What was that Zay called the trauma shit? Did he call it trauma quakes?
Trauma aches.
Trauma aches. That's what it was.
Okay.
Trauma aches. I was trying to think of it earlier. We had a couple of little stints on trauma and shit. I was trying to think of what he said. Trauma aches. But yeah.
For sure. Now we fucking with Normal Convos Pod over there at the Player Circle Bible Study Pod.
You feel me?
Hey, yo, I'm getting caught up on Player Circle Bible Study. Hey, yo, no name.
No name J. No name J.
Hey, no. Hey, B, are you caught up on them yet? These motherfuckers, I didn't know that they be going in like that.
No, yeah.
At the beginning of the pod.
Bro.
Hey, yo, Mufar, you gotta spit some fucking bar. We gotta put on a beat. This motherfucker gotta spit some bars.
Oh no. Wait till you catch up.
All right, bet.
Yeah,
I got some beats, Mufaro, that y'all ain't played yet that I want to hear y'all spit to.
Send them through, bro. We gonna shout you.
We just got to get on the pod now. Normal convo.
Yeah, we owe y'all a pod. Y'all do that on Mondays, right?
Yeah, Mondays.
Yeah, we definitely.
All right, bet. We're gonna have to free up a Monday.
Yeah.
Whenever I can, get what time y'all record?
We gonna let the police stay out of our business.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that off mic.
We'll chop it up later.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I can make time for it because I really want to come on the pod now.
Now we be in the evening though for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like around 6-7 is when we normally pod. So now we'll get a group chat going and then we're gonna figure it out.
Bet.
All right. We're gonna have a 3-hour pod over there.
Man, look, y'all gonna have to, if we spit something to your beat, you're gonna have to spit something too.
6 niggas freestyling is crazy. Tony's still talking about dropping Addy so we know where to find it.
Nah, Mufaro, I can't freestyle to save my life. I can write, but I can't. I'm like off the top of the head. Nigga, I can't do that to save my life.
Bro, I ain't never tried to rap in my life. You think I'm going over there and trying to go off the top of the head, bro? I'm writing some shit down, bro.
Hell nah.
They ain't got, nigga. They not recording. They not on YouTube yet, nigga. They only recording. I'm not going over there and doing nothing off top of the head. It's over. I'm reading off my phone, and it's gonna be trash.
Bring one. Just bring one written. It's cool.
I'm bringing a written, bro, and I'm going to fuck off. And it ain't gonna rhyme, but it's gonna be fire and trash at the same time.
It's gonna make sense. It's gonna be like,
hey, they be going over there. They be going. I gotta give y'all props.
Oh shit! Talking about the pod. Give the whole name of the pod.
Player Circle Bible Study
Class.
Bible study class. Damn, my bad. I'm lit, y'all.
Hold on, Tony. It's Player Circle Bible Study class. They are on everything, ain't y'all?
Yeah, we on everything.
Okay.
We on everything.
Yeah. If worst case, Tony, if you can't find it, hit me. I'll send a link through.
Yeah.
Link in the bio.
Type shit. Or go follow the niggas on IG. They got the IG popping.
I really think Tony will love that podcast. They silly as fuck.
Facts. I want to see Tony on that pod. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Me too.
I know he got bars.
Yeah.
Yes, pull up. We'll make it work.
I want to see him talk shit with him. Because I know he'll talk shit. We be on here getting serious, and Tony be getting quiet and shit. I think he'll make a nice little fit over there. Pause.
Nah,
they be over there, they be talking, they be serious, but they be silly with it too though.
Nah, yeah, I definitely they personalities would definitely gel.
Yeah. I think so too. I really think so.
Yeah,
but I'm getting caught up. I just listened to Sturdy Thanksgiving and I ain't gonna lie, that episode Zay went the fuck off, bro. He kind of got you on that one. He was in his fucking zone. He was in his zone that episode on the freestyles and shit.
Yeah, it be like that. Some days we got off days. Some days somebody else spaz and just start taking.
It wasn't even that. Yeah, I mean, it ain't that. It wasn't that you didn't spaz. It was just he was just so much in his zone. He kind of just took up the whole fucking time for real. Like you ain't really get a chance. Like
that's how it be. When I feel like he just going, I be like, all right, go ahead.
Now you got
run,
it.
my nigga.
Yeah,
You got it.
Yeah, he was in his motherfucking zone. I was like, God damn, Zay.
Nah, I ain't gonna give
though.
it away, and I know you ain't gonna remember it, Bobby, because you like to go in order.
What?
But this was, I said I'm about to give something away, but I know you ain't gonna remember this conversation when you get to it because it's this week's episode. This nigga Mufaro had a hot pocket bar.
That was crazy.
I remember it now. But I got a hot pocket bar too.
Nigga, not like his. I guarantee you it ain't like his.
I bet. Yeah. Hey, Mufaro be spitting some shit.
I swear to God, nigga.
Hey, yo, I didn't even know Mufaro could rap like that. He could actually fucking rap.
He used to be in those ciphers with me and Maze.
Back at the lunch table. For
sure.
Yeah. Hey, Mufaro can spit, yo. I didn't even know that shit.
Nah,
hey, man, we 3 hours in. We supposed to be getting the fuck up out of here.
Nah, facts. He just happened to call at the right time. He put us over 3 hours. We
But he always welcome.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, hey, is we podcast beefing, bro? If we podcast beefing, because I got smoke.
I mean, shit. G beefing with every pod, so you know what I mean?
Who beefing with who?
Bam,
G? Bet. Hey, G, when I come through there, I'm talking reckless as fuck. I'm talking hella reckless. But I'll come on there, it's going to be real spicy.
And we bringing a beatie.
Fat.
We bringing a beatie and everything.
He took it back. He said, nah, they family. They family. So, it's family. But everybody else, you know what I mean?
Oh, you with him now?
JBP.
He said it on the pod, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, he trying to beef with
I thought it was podcast beef, man.
He's trying to beef with the JBP now.
That's crazy there. I'm gonna hold you. Watch those pods like the same days they be dropping. They be saying the same shit we talked
No,
about.
nigga, we went through the same shit, bro. It was a couple times, nigga, where they said some shit like the week after we said it and be like, bro, they listen to us.
It's like the little interns listening to every pod and like, you know,
Bro, I swear to God, we went through the same shit around like episode 40 when we were still like when all three of us was still consistently listening to JBP. We went through the same shit, bro. It was like, nah, them niggas gotta be listening to us, bro, because they saying some of the same shit we did, like not even like covering the same shit, but it'd be like 2 or 3 lines out of the episode, be like, bro, we said that exact same fucking thing. They gotta be listening to us. Yeah, we went through that too.
Word, like,
we went through that.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That should be wild.
They the aliens though that little white girl was talking about on the plane.
You stupid. You stupid. We covered that Joe and Ish shit too.
Yeah. Oh, Joe wilding. He wilding and Ish is hurt. Ish was butt hurt. Yeah. Like he was legit butt hurt. But hey, Mufaro, did he have a reason to be butt hurt? Or no?
I don't fuck with the shorty no more, but don't be smoking hookah with a bitch I used to fuck with, man.
For 9 fucking years?
I wouldn't get that butt hurt, but like if you're trying to crack, just holler at me, you feel me? Like, yo, you know what I mean? I think y'all old little shorty, you know what I mean? She had me up. Like, are you feeling something? No, I ain't feeling. Don't do what you do. See us out anyways. You know what I mean?
After 9 years, though, bro, 9 years is a long fucking time.
Yeah, that ain't just no thought to you no more.
I don't think it even was about the shorty, though. I just think bro is just fed up with Joe, period.
Yeah, because Joe be on some bullshit like all the time. No bullshit. Like Ish be sparing that nigga for real. Like once you get to the later episodes, Bobby, you will start understanding. Ish be sparing him because you know Joe would get on there and lie like purposely because it's a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta embellish some shit a little.
Yeah, Ish be
I
holding his
don't do
fucking
that,
tongue,
but
bro. Like Ish be holding his fucking tongue. He's like, man, I could get you right now, nigga. But like the way that Joe embellishes shit, it be embellished so much where it's like, I know that's a lie, but if I tell the truth, I'm gonna put way too much information out there, so I can't say shit. I think this was one of those times where Ish was like, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and air this shit out. Like,
yeah,
that would like normally that's not something that Ish would have said on the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when he was talking about it, he was like, nah, we was all here. You said you wouldn't do that, and I laughed. Ha ha, whatever. And then when it moved to Patreon, he was like, no, nigga, like you not gonna keep doing this shit, nigga. Like for him to get that mad, that was built up tension. Like they still friends or whatever. I didn't listen to the pods after that, but that was built up tension where it was like, no, nigga, like you keep getting your shit off and I keep sparing you, nigga. I'm not sparing you no more. Like,
yeah, he been wanting to say something to that nigga, like, but it's crazy.
That's how friendships work though, for real. When you've been friends for 20 years, bro, like you just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I can talk to you this way. Like, you gonna have to eat this.
Y'all talk about Kiki and her boyfriend and Usher song?
Nah.
I ain't heard it yet. I heard of it, but I ain't heard it yet.
That shit.
I ain't heard it, but
I listened to I watched the video because the song doesn't make sense without the video. It makes sense, like the song is still the song, but I wanted to see the visual once I found out that Keke Palmer was in it. Like, because that's what made the song. Like, the song was already there. He didn't record that song after the Keke Palmer shit, but that definitely added to it. It gave a treatment to the video. So let me watch the video because that's how you're gonna get the whole story. Like, I watched it and I got my thoughts. I was just arguing with Joe Bay from my job, Mufaro.
Oh, I gotta holler at her, man.
Yeah, I was just not arguing, but she had put up on Facebook. She said, any man that think Keke was wrong, like this post, I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see something. So I commented. I was like, yo, now you know I love arguing. She was like, all right, what you got to say? And then I went off and said what I needed to say or whatever. But like, I'm gonna see her. I'll probably see her tomorrow though, because I work nights this week. But nah, bro, that shit wild. I think they both crazy. But it goes back to what I was saying. I think right before you got on, bro, we need to kind of give each other a little bit of grace. Men need to give women grace and women need to give men grace. And I think that situation is that to a T. Like, he wild out, she wild out. Now look, y'all both single. Like, now y'all broke up and
could you come back from that? Like, if your shorty started, you know what I mean, doing that and then did the song?
I could come back from it. Me personally, I could, because the reason that it wouldn't have played out the same if it was me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when
I don't think they can come back from it because both of their pride in it because of social media. If this shit wasn't on social media or whatever, if motherfuckers had kept their mouth shut, they probably, they probably could have worked through that shit in private. But now they got everybody in their business, and now motherfuckers going back to each other. Now they afraid of looking stupid to everybody on social media. It's like, why? Because these motherfuckers don't pay none of y'all bills. We don't pay none of y'all bills.
Like when
so why y'all so worried about what we talking about? This whole thing started because of social media.
Right. Like when we covered it the first time, I said, like he watched her put that outfit on. You know what I'm saying? He knew, or if she packed it and flew to Vegas, whatever the fucking situation was, he saw that outfit before she wore it on stage with fucking Usher. And if you would have had a problem with that shit, like the way I posed it on the pod was, the way that we know Keke Palmer to be is she's a sweetheart, she's gentle, she's understanding, blah 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 blah
blah blah blah blah blah.
If you say that to the Keke Palmer that is put into the public, I would assume that Keke Palmer would be like, you know what? If you're not comfortable with it, I'll find something else to wear, blah blah blah, whatever. But that could, like, So running with that narrative, you didn't say nothing. So why the fuck are you commenting on something? Talking about, but you're a no, nigga. Don't comment on. Don't go on social media and post no. That was lame shit.
And what that got to do? Yeah, I mean, what that got to do with her being a mom? What she wore? She had
That
a
was lame shit, bro. Like that was lame shit. Like
it ain't like she had the baby with her dressed like that.
Right. And my personal only problem with it was the way that she was all filling up on Usher, and everybody keep telling me, but it's Usher. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it is. Ain't no man in his right mind gonna be like, yeah, that's my baby right there. Man, fuck off that nigga. You got a nigga at home. I don't give a fuck if it was Michael Jackson. Get off him.
Winnie Harlow wasn't on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody is coming to fucking. Everybody coming. All these women is coming to Kiki's fucking beck and call. And they want to defend her and shit. Winnie Harlow was like, nigga, no. That's just my man is right here. What the fuck are you doing? No, nigga, get away from me. I don't give a fuck if you Usher, nigga, get away from me.
That energy when I'm there and when I'm not there.
You feel me? Like that's my thing. Like now, even with like when Joe and his girl went, Joe was sitting right there, but Usher approached him. That's what make it crazier to me, because Joe or Usher approached them and looked at Joe first and got Joe's okay before he even put his hand out to pick his girl up. He sung to her, gave her a little twirl.
Is Joe still bisexual?
That was no.
No, I'm fucking around. I'm talking shit.
So if you're honest, Dwight Howard, that's crazy.
Type shit. But that was a different situation because that was a lot cleaner. I promise you, if Joe's new girlfriend would have been rubbing on Usher's neck the way Kiki was, we would have heard about it on the pod, bro. Like we would have heard about it.
The thing is, even if I was Joe, I still want my shorty to act like Winnie Harlow, even if I get her okay.
Yeah, I still want you jumping in my lap. Nah, my man right here. Nope. Like that's the energy that I need. Like, why can't you hold me down when I'm not there?
When I'm not there, when I'm there, same energy. I don't care if it seems like I'm saying I'm cool with this shit. You know what I mean? I'm letting you choose. That's what that was like. If I say it's cool, I'm letting you choose. So you can choose to or not to. Like that's how free my.
But I guess that's I guess the double-edged sword of that is if she would have got up and did the whole Keke Palmer shit, would you, or even if she didn't do the Keke Palmer shit, would you feel a type of way if she got up and danced with him then after you gave the okay? Like since you gave the okay, would you still feel a way if she got up and like did a little twirl or whatever the fuck?
So I wouldn't. It's not like a feel away or nothing. It's more like an understanding of who you are and where we are in a relationship. So the okay is like the free will. It's just like why I wouldn't go through a phone. It's like if you're gonna do shit, just let me know. You know what I mean? I'm that type of nigga. Like I'm gonna give you the free will. I ain't gonna be threatening you, like making you feel like I'm gonna beat you up if you do shit like that. Now it's like I'm gonna let you be free. If you be on bullshit, you're gonna be on bullshit. So now I know how to move with you.
Right.
So if I gave the okay, she ain't go, then I know, all right, she's solid. I can trust her a lot more. You know what I mean? I can marry
right.
this
Next
shorty.
time I don't need to come to the Usher show.
Hey, shit. Not even like I was coming to make sure, you know, but I'll know
Right.
even more.
I can send you to a show.
Yeah. So and then if you go to the nigga, you start dancing, even if it's some light shit, I'm gonna step back a little bit. If it's some wild shit like Kiki, you know what I mean? It might be done that night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On some chill shit like, yo, you know what I mean? You know, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let you do what you want to do, but I ain't respect how you was moving. It was cool, you know what I mean? Like,
right, because that could have just as easily been a conversation. Like when he got when like after that situation happened, he could have just shut the fuck up, and it could have been a conversation at the crib. Like, damn, you was kind of moving wild. Like, you know, I'm at home.
You know, you know what I'm saying? You famous, he famous. So you know it's gonna be cameras on y'all if he come over to you. And then you go and fucking drape your hands all on a nigga neck and looking at him all. So like that's how the fuck you think that make me feel? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
How the fuck you think that make me look? Like you my woman. Like you're my girl. Like what the fuck? Like you ain't single out here. Like, why is you draping? Like, I don't give a fuck if it's Usher. Like, the fuck? Like, nigga, motherfuckers been
And I
using.
get the fact that you've been a fan of Usher since you've been little. You ain't have to have your hands all on him and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I don't understand why it's so many women out here coming to their defense. Like,
Because women and accountability don't mix. Brandon, you know this.
I don't even care about accountability. Like, my whole thing is, okay, put it like this, right? And I hate doing this because, you know, I ride the fence so much. But if I was at a Beyonce show and Beyonce pulled me up and I start rubbing on her back next to her, like right on the ass cheeks or on the thighs or some shit, and she ain't stopped me and she looking all in my eyes and shit, and we doing a little sexy dance and I got on gray sweats, when I get home, you not gonna say shit. You're not gonna say shit. You're not gonna say nothing. Like, come on with that shit, man. Like, make it make sense. If you would, like, it goes back to that old adage, treat others the way you want to be treated. If you saw me doing that shit with some famous bitch, would you shut the fuck up? No. So why the fuck do I gotta shut the fuck up?
Because you the man.
And it ain't even no control shit. That's the other thing. I think that's what they be thinking it is too. It ain't even on the control shit. Like it's you know what I mean. Everybody make choices in life. It's just allowing you to make that choice. I ain't gonna control the choice for you. So I ain't gonna tell you now. Sit your ass down.
Right.
Now I'm gonna be like, shit. It's all shorty. You know what I mean? It ain't more so. I'm gonna tell Usher go ahead. It's gonna be more so. It's on my shorty. You know what I mean? It's on her.
But shit, it's just like because I caught up on Rory and Mal pod too.
Yeah, me too.
And they be telling stories about when they was touring, and they said some girl came up on stage and her nigga left her there.
Oh yeah, he had to call an Uber for her and shit.
Yeah, like, and those is podcasting niggas. Like, them ain't, you know what I'm saying? Them ain't super multi-millionaires touring the fucking world, and they not Usher. Like, these was two regular ass people, and he left his bitch because she got on stage with some podcast niggas. Like,
they ain't regular, but I'll get it. Go ahead.
No. I mean the regular nigga and his girl. Not Rory and Mal. They not regular niggas. I'm talking about like the niggas that was in the audience.
Right.
His girl got called up on stage and he left her ass. Like that. Those are two regular people that's just going to see a podcast. And if he, as a regular nigga, left his regular girl at a podcast, what the fuck? Like, bitch, you are famous. Like, did you think I was gonna see this? Like, they were going to put a camera on y'all. Like, and you just want me to what? Be okay because women empowerment? Suck my dick.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Well, that's cool. Now, when I start rubbing on that stripper and fucking KOD, don't fucking say nothing to me.
Justine gonna stab your ass.
Me and Justine don't move like that. Me and Justine did have a when we were younger, when we was going out all the time, we did have an understanding.
Yeah, you did. You told the story on the podcast. I went to the strip club together and shit.
Well, no, not the strip club. That was only once. No, when we was younger, when we first got together, when we used to go to the bar all the time and shit, like we had an understanding. Like if a girl started dancing on me, she didn't say shit. If she started dancing on the guy, I didn't say shit. Like that was our understanding. But we was fucking 19, 20, 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? That was our first taste of adulthood. So we didn't really give a fuck because guess what? That you coming home with me and I'm about to fuck the shit out of you. Like that nigga go get a dance for 15 seconds and then what? Then you gonna come over here and twerk on me. So like back then that was different. Like now, a bitch better not dare try to touch me. This thing a killer.
Like, we didn't pass that, you know, not jealousy part. Like, we both show our jealousy very, very openly at this point.
Y'all still get jealous?
Oh, for sure.
I think that's healthy.
For sure. Every time I get on this fucking, every time one of them girls, one of our many, not many, but one of these girls that I hop in and just holler at us or whatever, you know, my go-to, the way that I greet women is usually, hey, what's up, boo, or something like that.
Yep.
Bro,
You call everybody back.
Well, I done went upstairs countless times, like, yeah, I was watching, then you called that bitch boo and I got off. I've heard that plenty of times, bro, in the past like 6-7 months. Like, but like Mufaro said, the spark's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like that reinvigorates certain shit. Like if I go upstairs and she said she was watching and didn't feel no type of way, like I wouldn't mind it. You know what I'm saying? But her saying that lets me know that she still gives a fuck about me saying certain shit to women. Which means you still love me, which means you're still in love with me, which means you still want this to continue. Like,
yeah, don't want to lose you.
Yeah, like she come home and because you know she worked down where she work at, but you know she was talking about like the single dads that come in there and all that type of shit, looking for what they looking for, and yeah, they was staring at my ass. I'm like, where I go kill that nigga? Like, fuck you talking about? I'm at the job.
Don't get them fucked up.
Yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like without you know trying to sound possessive. Like that's mine, nigga. Like when we be together and I catch niggas checking her out, like it's you know what I'm saying. It's more of a nobody wants what nobody wants. You know what I'm saying? I got to bring that one back, but. When we together, that's how I feel. Nobody wants what nobody wants. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't like excite me or anything like that, but it's like, all right, she's desirable. So, you know what I'm saying? That does something to the man's psyche. But if I'm not around and she come home and got a story about some nigga that fuck, man, what? I'll kill that nigga. Fuck you mean that nigga was talking to you? What? Man, I murder that nigga. Fuck out of here.
Fucking relax.
Yeah, bro. No. That's my baby. Fuck out of here. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely a healthy amount of jealousy in our relationship still.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice. But yeah, nigga, I'm gonna let you off of here. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow.
Damn, we almost at 3.5 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's why I just said I'm about to get this nigga.
Yeah, we gotta go.
This nigga gave us another half hour of fucking content.
Right. It's a wrap.
I'm definitely.
I'm gonna send my cousin a link with y'all on the arcades tip.
Oh yeah. I meant to tell you about that, Bobby.
What's up?
You know, the cousin, shout out to Munya. He an artist. He does drawing and stuff, but he an anime head too, and he a gamer. So I want him to link up with y'all for sure on the gaming tip.
I bet.
Yeah, we were talking about the tournament the other day, and he was telling me about it.
Bet.
So yeah.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all stay up. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the normal convos. What y'all call them? Conversation starters. That's what call them the conversation thing now.
The conversation starters.
Motherfuckers.
No, last week they was though. I don't know if you caught us last week. Last week, like the people that was commenting was definitely the conversation starters. Like we did like
like hey, everybody showed up.
Yeah,
everybody showed up in the comments.
Yeah, I tapped in late. I tapped in at the end of it.
Oh yeah, it was right before we got off. Yeah, we was heavy last week.
It's all good though. You know you welcome whenever. You know you unofficial fourth member.
Facts. Shit, 5th, 6th if you count fucking Reed and Sways.
But how often they come on here though? At least Tony in the comments. He in the comments at least talking about I've been trying to leave for like an hour.
Yeah.
You see up there in that corner how long we've been going, bro? Like goddamn.
3.5, boy.
Yeah, bro. And that's without Everett, little open shirt, bitch. But
Wayne did a pod this long since we were still just recording and not doing video.
Right.
It's been right. We went this long. But yeah, Mufar, I'll hit you tomorrow.
What's up? What's up? One.
All right, y'all.
All right, Mufar, be safe, bro.
What's up, man?
All right. Shout out to the Player Circle Bible Study class. Shout out to Mufar. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to G Downtown G Brown.
Facts.
I mean, aka DJ such and such.
That's my name.
Yeah, shout out to them guys, yo.
G a motherfucker. G funny as fuck for real.
He is, man.
G funny as fuck.
Yeah, shout out to the second best podcast in Cincinnati. God damn it.
Facts.
Let me stop, man. I fuck with them.
What's up, G nigga?
Yeah, what's up, Zay? What's good with it?
Fuck, nigga.
We them fucking guys. We them guys. You see this shit? We them motherfucking guys.
Nilga.
Yeah, NCP versus everybody. You hear me? NCP versus whoever.
Especially that Player Circle Bible Study class, nigga.
Yeah. Y'all want podcast beef? We got smoke and bars for y'all. What y'all trying to do?
I got smoke. I don't know if I got bars. I got smoke for you niggas. I don't know if I got bars for you niggas.
Nah, them the guys though. Yeah, I mean,
like, bar me up, bro. I'll be over here crying.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yo, they're definitely like I do my little written or whatever, and they'll still be going. Well, Zay and Mufaro just be going on top of the head and shit,
bro.
For no fucking reason.
Like I can talk off the head, but I cannot like I cannot formulate my words quick enough for that shit to make sense like that. Like, nah. If I write it down, I think I could come up with a pretty decent verse.
I feel like I could write a masterpiece, but I can't go off the top of my head to say my life.
I don't know if I can write a masterpiece, but I could probably get it on the refrigerator. I could probably get it on the refrigerator. You ain't gonna throw my shit right away. Like it'll be away in like 3 months when I come up with some new shit.
It take you 3 months to write a 16.
Hey, nigga, it might take me 3 weeks to make a fucking 1 bar.
God damn.
16. Nigga. I'm thinking like 4.
Oh shit. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, facts. Cause I'm definitely over here fucking rubbing my eyes and shit.
I'm still trying to practice and shit. Yeah, so I'll do Everett's tagline since he ain't here, a little open shirt bitch. Self-improvement is the key. Don't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. And white front to back.
Facts.
And you can make millions or you can make excuses. You cannot do both.
Right? No one wants what no one wants.
Little ugly bitch.
When the facts change, I reserve the right to change my mind. Focus on your account, not your edges.
So focus on the edges too, because they threw.
Not facts. Whatever you do, be the best at it so they cannot deny you. And as always, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation. Even though Everett is not here, he did actually produce this episode. He actually did produce this episode, so I'm actually leave his shit up there. But yeah, we are getting the fuck out of here. We appreciate everybody that came and did the live with us. Tony, Demontre, April, Jessica, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for the comments. Jamar for sure. I tapped into their shit yesterday. They was live. They had Nikki, Allura, CL, and Annie.
Really?
Yeah, they was rocking yesterday.
They had everybody but Mo, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. And Kiki.
Right. Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah. Also, shout out to Pastor Bendova. I will not tell y'all why, but that's my homie. So shout out to him. I'll tell you after, Bobby.
Okay.
But yeah. We out. Thank y'all for coming this Saturday. We appreciate y'all. Do something this week to make your life better. Does not have to come a monetary gain. Just do something to make your life just a little bit easier to deal with. For our Wednesday people, thank y'all for tapping in. It's been a long one. No pause.
I ain't pause shit. I pause one thing.
I think I paused one or two too. For our Wednesday, people, thank y'all for tapping in. It's been dope. We hopefully got y'all through a good amount of y'all Wednesday. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. Hump something if you motherfucking can. For Open Shirt Daddy. For Open Shirt Daddy, for Bobby, for me. This is Normal Convos Pod. We appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. And we fucking out it.
Shout out to my kings and queens out there. Keep striving to be excellent. Keep doing what y'all do. Y'all already excellent.
All conversations that's normal are not normal conversations.
Normal Convos Pod.